Yeah.
Hello. Welcome
And
to
everyone's in
Water
the right
Under the
place.
Bridge. The kind of late, but for a very good reason, Pathfinder 2nd Edition game in which we play D&D old school modules in a homebrew setting. Banter? Ava's not even here. Can we banter legally?
Here's the banter. I've put a
Here's
prediction.
sit
If there's a viewer who wants to predict, are we going to fight or explore today?
I want to get in on
Fight
that.
or
Can I get in
flight?
on that?
You know you can't get in on that.
Whatever
Wow.
Askell chooses, we're going to do the opposite.
That's
No, I want somebody to... You know what? Hang on.
Tucking my points in.
We're making a poll.
I'm going to make this
Did you just
interesting.
put points in because you were like, Key says fight? Okay.
Or punch something.
Key says fight.
I'm
want
going to
someone
roll
at
a
the party.
D2, and I'm going to put 50,000 on whichever option I get, just to sweeten the pot for one direction. I'm going to roll this publicly so no one has to...
I just put 100k in, sorry.
All right, I'm putting 50K
100K.
in on the second option. I've got all these points. I want to use them for something.
Same.
You know what? Somebody's just got to take the risk then and put it on
Right.
explore.
Like, I want chat to give me one good reason why I shouldn't go punch a red Eruxy.
You can do that, just do it later.
No, I want to do it now.
Okay.
Plenty of Iruxi right here.
So-
Just
Life
one
is
of
not
those.
about
No,
instant
no,
satisfaction.
So
Now,
I think
somebody-
to set the banter for
Clarify.
that poll, I feel like what you've got to do, Askell, is sum up where we got to last week in
Well,
like
that's what
a
the recap's for.
yeah, but not in like a session recap, more in just do the most long-winded Cora explanation.
I don't want to do that.
Good luck with
Sure.
that.
Cora,
then.
Cora, take it
Short-winded.
away. What happened last time? This is
No,
not for
no,
the
no, no,
YouTube
no,
episode.
not that. This isn't that kind of banter. No. Look how much time they got. It'll be fine. We'll cover that when we're not going to banter for 8 minutes.
I mean, we
Finally.
could.
Ava's not even here.
All right,
I
So
made
you
that.
know
fine.
what?
End of banter.
You want to? No, hang on. I got a thing. You want to know what we learned in Friday's banter? You ready for the most cursed anime shit you've ever seen?
No.
Anyone here familiar with Mobile G Gundam?
No.
No,
you know
I
what-
mean, I
Imagine
know what
Gundam
it is, but
crossover with Hetalia. I'm not joking. This is
Oh.
real shit.
oh,
I'm not
it's not
joking.
what I
They
thought it
have
was.
a Gundam in a sombrero.
Oh.
I wish I were joking. We learned this on Friday, and I'm not recovered yet. This is real. They have the Netherlands Gundam that's just a windmill.
That sounds. I need to watch that now.
We were Google imaging this stuff. I wish this was a joke. This is a serious Gundam anime.
Oh, it's a serious one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what the hell happened?
What's the German Gundam like?
I
the evil
didn't
one?
actually see that one.
I
I was
put
gonna
I put
say.
the Gundams in our chat if you want to see it.
Oh no.
My God, it's
Oh.
Let's have a
So-
little look.
It
wow.
looks like a regular Gundam, of course.
I'm sorry. The English
Just
one.
Steel Grey.
Why is the English one not a footballer holding a pint, spouting?
You know, it's
Something awful.
I was gonna say something awful. I'm just gonna stick with something about the Queen.
damn.
they had thoughts about what they all should be.
I mean, like, this sounds like it's such a parody or something.
Why is
I
Sweden's
thought for
Gundam-
sure this couldn't be real. I had, like, literally during the game last night, I had to look this up to make sure Alvin wasn't yanking my chain. It's real.
Sweden's Gundam is Sailor Moon.
Yeah, I guess.
Why?
I like the Dutch one.
That's a hell of a time to stop to ask why.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's less so much the Gundam and Sailor Moon, and specifically why the Swedish one.
Since it's called noble, I guess something about like their royalty, because they love like their monarchy stuff and like celebrate them. and so.
Right. So, what does the Swedish monarchy just religiously watch Sailor Moon?
No, I think they just like to
They
dress
should
up
if
in
they
nice
don't.
what's the connection
know,
here?
lady clothes.
Is
Maybe
like
it's
you,
a popular
kind of.
anime
Don't know,
over there.
don't
Did you
know,
not
do
know
something like
that Sailor Moon is secretly based off of the Swedish monarchy?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole anime is actually an allegory.
Tuxedo Mask is the king
Oh.
of Sweden.
Sailor
Yeah.
Moon is actually just.
Yeah, you were
very-
secretly learning Swedish history when you were watching Sailor Moon growing up. That's,
Sailor Moon is just
I
a really
watched a lot
ineffective
of it,
advertising
so-
for IKEA.
yeah. Well, I mean, hell, Ash, with how much Sailor Moon you've watched, you're practically Swedish yourself at this point.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
guess
the
so.
Mexican one's called Tequila Gundam.
and-
Yep.
I was not
It's pretty
joking about the
bad.
sombrero. It is
Wow.
actually wearing a sombrero. That's
That's a
so.
metal one,
uh,
at least.
I think that's enough banter for today. Now you all can have this living rent free in your heads too.
That's
Music
not
today
space
was
in my head.
provided by Michael Gelfi Studios, Tabletop RPG Music, and McRow Music. Let's get the show rolling.
We're
Clever
back.
boy. Before we get into the recap, I do want to just mention we have some new channel point rewards. These have been around for now a week, but if you missed last week when we were talking about it, heroic actions have replaced hero points, and when one of the PCs spends a hero point, if they have any heroic actions that chat has bought for them, optionally they can use that instead of the normal mechanics of a hero point. So it's always a really good boon, and it'll typically be something more in the moment, like an action moment. And then the critical hit and fumble will just make PC's day a lot better or worse, depending on how much you want to spend on the next critical hit or critical failure during combat. So, with that being said, our intrepid heroes have gone below the oasis of the White Palm into... Wait, what? Why is two different things playing? There we go. Into a temple dedicated to the ancient god Set, the god of, or I should say, a god of duplicity, deceit, poison, death, murder, other bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In this temple, the cultists' side was mostly empty, trapped, but you were able to circumnavigate most of the traps or disarm them. You found a few secret locations, some treasures, a couple cursed relics, and 2 acolytes who now lie dead. You also found, beyond an especially dark, trapped corridor, a secret portion of the temple, seemingly undiscovered by any faction. And from this secret area, you found a connection to a new part of the temple run by slavers, a mercenary group who seem to have infiltrated the Sand Voyagers Guild and who are having their slaves dig for something, looking for a lost portion of the temple that they believe to be down here, unaware that you're literally coming straight from there. You found a number of Iruxi lizard folk slaves and freed them. But unfortunately, after doing so, you learned that a certain red-scaled Iruxi resides among the slavers, one with a dark connection to one of your own. And unfortunately, most of you are somewhat spent. You've been down here for a while now. You're low on resources, most of you. Some of you. You're not ready for a fight with, well, a powerful being like him. And so, where we pick up, you are in the hidden section of the temple with, what is it, 1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 9, with 10 rescued Iruxi slaves, discussing what comes next.
Is my light not on?
Should be.
'Cause I can't see anything. It's very dark in here.
Can
For
everyone
me.
else see?
I can,
Yeah.
Observer can.
It's in color, so I assume the light is on.
Okay, let me refresh. Maybe something funky's going on.
And you have some status effect that looks like light.
Just for player information, Asko, can you confirm what happened or how the secret fireplace, was it a fireplace? The secret door through the eye, how was
Mhm.
that left behind? Is it open?
No. So you guys have been talking here for a little while now. After about 10 minutes, it shut on its own.
But you
Though
did say there
from
was a
this
button.
side, there's a very clear button. It's easy to open from this side.
Okay.
What do you do?
Have we made sure the slaves are all right?
They've kind of gathered about here now. And Junko only recently returned from her scouting mission. In the past, 10, 15 minutes, they have, I won't say they've gotten comfortable per se, but they've settled down and seem like they're just quietly resting and observing the situation.
Ithri gets a card, GM.
Ooh.
Ithri, I'll take care of that. I'll just
Ooh.
add it to your
Oh,
sheet. That
now
way
I
it doesn't
can
interrupt
see.
anything.
I was blind, but now I can see.
So I'm probably, considering Marco and Junko are closest, I'm probably going to turn to Marco. We have to get the slaves out of here.
Sure, but I don't speak their language, so you got to explain how to get out of here.
Do you think we might need to guide them to the entrance, or
That'd
I
probably
don't know.
be the
I don't
safest
speak their
bet.
language. I cannot gauge their intelligence.
I'm asking you? You don't have to tell them. I can tell them.
Would you be able to find your way out if somebody described it to you and you've never been there?
We're going to have to send someone with them.
It's also dangerous. There's damaging areas.
I can take them.
Not understanding what the rest of you are saying, they simply answer Key's translation, the speaker for them. We are proud people. If you tell us there's a way, we will proceed.
I know where it is. I don't mind taking them.
Or they could rest here with us.
Oof.
We
Would you
should
feel
probably
safer
let,
resting
we should
with
probably
us?
let them go now, though, because if
Bef-
that elf that they described brings people back,
Mhm.
we don't want them to be leaving as he brings more in.
I think now is a good idea. While there's no suspicion of them being gone.
Sure.
Key,
I will
do you-
leave. I will leave it up to you. You can leave now. We plan to rest here for a bit. You can stay with us and then leave after. I would recommend those pickaxes. You take them with you. And if there is anyone that tries to stop you, do your best to poke a couple of holes in them.
And looking at them, you can see that all of these Iruxi have very well-maintained, sharp jaws and spined tails,
Hell yeah.
which make you think they're probably able to use those in combat as well.
Actually, I'd feel more comfortable if they don't rest with us, if you don't mind.
What lies on the path back?
But you're going to see a red light. Don't go near it.
There are guardians.
Hopefully not. Not that I can hear what they're saying.
Right, we can't. I'll take
Yeah, they
them
only
to
speak
still
Iruxi,
rough.
sorry.
I'll
That's
take
fine.
them to the exit key. If
I'll
you
keep
want to tell
answering.
them to follow me, I will lead them to the door. All they have to do is go out and they're up the stairs and they're good to go.
Can they see in the dark?
No.
Nope.
I have my halo.
Oh, shit.
Because I can't either.
Because it's actually pretty straightforward. You just go straight through the corridor, you turn right, first door on the
Okay.
left, and it just follow
It's
the way.
fine.
You want to let her go by herself with 7
I'm going with her.
angry...
They're not good. They're fine. And I'll go with Medora.
Okay.
Let's not waste time. Let's
If
go.
you can provide us with torches or candles, we will make do.
In that case, I'm happy to cast light on one of their pickaxes, so they can use that as a torch.
You guys are just determined not to use the torches in your inventory.
Our
aren't you?
torches
No.
and candles are valuable.
No,
I don't think this party has used one goddamn torch, and you have
No, I
know if
used
I-
one
character
before.
creation.
I can
used
literally
one,
make one
You're
for
excused,
free,
Marcus.
just
and I
by
was
going...
pretending I couldn't see in the dark.
Yes, so instead you're just going to carry around that extra bolt.
I
don't
mean,
think I
as far as
have
I'm
one.
concerned, my
These are
magical
silly
light
billies.
cannot do damage. A lit torch, when thrown, can.
Technically, when you cast light, you light up 4 of them if you want. You can light up to 4 of them.
I'll light a couple. I don't think.
I do
think
have a
4 might be
torch.
overkill, but
Yeah. Don't give them the means of too much light, otherwise
No,
they'll
God, no.
become addicted to light and
I
crave more.
I'm still taking them to the exit. I want to see them leave. I want to make
Okay.
sure
Okay.
they go.
I'm not going to move tokens around the map for this.
Mhm.
I am, however, going to roll one teeny weeny little thing.
No,
The
no,
lizard
no,
death
no.
counter.
Yeah. Surprise! I got an 8.
there were no
What?
survivors.
You did a
Only 2
bad
of
job.
them made it.
No.
No. We'll just call it 10 minutes. And during this time, the rest of you maybe can continue like bandaging or keeping an eye out, listening, whatever it is, your characters would be doing. But wait, I'm sorry, it was Cora and Medora, correct? That were accompanying them out?
Mhm.
As you lead them back into the temple area, it remains empty,
Good.
quiet. Though, if anything, even more sinister. It's almost like those awful red eyes on the statue, where once they watched, now they glare. There is hatred in the air,
Cool.
That might just
and a
be me.
sinister malevolence.
It's just Key back there.
Even the Iruxi seem to feel it, as you can see once they're out into that temple proper in the wide open area. Several of them are like nervously looking about. They seem on edge, jittery even.
I don't blame them.
But you are able to walk them all the way to the broken door.
Hey, here it is. Let's go up and out.
Are you going to walk them all the way up, or are you going to? Is this
No,
far enough for you?
I. That's as far as I was gonna go. Medora,
I'm
do you
gonna
think
give
this
them
is?
my torches.
Look at you! Oh, you just want that inventory space.
That's a good point. You
More
want mine
cursed
too?
items.
You want mine too?
I've just removed 4 torches from my inventory. They've got 4.
Okay.
Here
Mhm.
you go. Take these too. Will
Use
that
one
work?
now if you need, but
There you go.
keep these if you need them.
They say something in Iruxi to you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty clear you're giving them something, and they
Yeah.
definitely know what torches are. They take them, The one
I
who's been
also-
speaking primarily to Key. Oh, go ahead.
I've seen Key rice before.
Meat. He likes meat.
Yeah, I prefer meat, but I can eat rice. Like, I'm not
Like,
against
but
it.
we've seen you eat non-meat before, right?
Yeah,
Rice
I,
is the
like,
salad of lizard folk.
yeah, like,
I mean, it's all I have in terms of what I'm just gonna take out one sack of rice and give them
Like-
one sack of rice.
Wasn't
them
that
dry
Junko's rice?
I've got 3.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere like down below, Junko suddenly looks up. Something terrible has happened.
It
Fried
happens
rice.
in the force.
just me crunching
I
on
give
uncooked
them
rice.
that,
Um,
and I off. They've already had a drink while resting with us for that 10 minutes,
Mhm.
right?
well, yeah,
I
and
don't
they're
need to-
going up to a literal oasis now.
Yeah, but they might have to run, and I don't know that.
The one who's been primarily speaking to Key, who seems to represent this group, says something. You don't know what he's saying, but you do know from the way he suddenly straightens up and, in a very human-like gesture, bows. You get a sense of appreciation. And then it says something with an intensity that can only be some kind of promise.
Okay.
And then they go,
When he says
flitting like
that, I make eye
shadows
contact and nod,
darting up the
and then
stairs.
turn and leave.
Do they have their eyes like on the side of their head? Like, are they like raptor people, or is it more like?
So
They-
these
Are they
ones
predator or prey?
aren't
Right
as
there.
much. Key, what type of Iruxi are you? Were you the desert
Yellow.
lizard folk?
Yeah,
You're a sand strider.
Yeah, sand strider, Roxy.
These are not. These ones are more crocodile-like.
Oh, so they got their little.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And Key, you would have known this innately. They're presumably from a river valley or an oasis themselves. They're
Hmm.
aquatic. Or amphibious, rather.
Hmm.
Not to be mistaken for amphibians. That's something else.
Hey, Medora.
Yeah.
Before we go back, I'm gonna go check on our prisoner since we're out here. Can you wait here for me?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go check
You're-
on our prisoner.
You mean the one under the
The
bed?
dead one, yeah.
the dead one.
Ah,
Uh,
well. Also, I'm giving you guys XP for rescuing.
I'm gonna go
the
see how he's
lizard folk.
doing.
Enjoy.
We're taking a rest, right, Medora? Like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. So I want to make sure he's still bound and okay. So I'll be
I
right back.
think normal people don't say we're taking a rest so much as can we rest or something like that.
We're
Speaking like
Question
people
versus
talk.
I'm not people.
Next time it's bedtime, Ash, I'm gonna be like, "Are we ready to take a rest?"
a long
I
rest.
would love that.
I bet you would.
I'd be like, yeah,
Um,
you gonna
Medora.
keep watch?
You get a hero point.
Ooh,
It should have automatically been added.
it did.
Okay. Cora, you slip into the acolyte's quarters and you find. Well, your prisoner is still under the bed.
I pull him out.
When you drag him out, how long has it been? Oh, a couple hours now. His throat is like purple and swollen all around the front of the neck. There's no breath or pulse.
I need to do a medicine check on this man. Oh, can you give me token? I can't see again. Where am I? Hello?
Where did you move your token to?
I don't know. Help! Help! Help!
Yeah.
It was
Can't see.
here-ish
Help!
It's
somewhere.
possible I may have accidentally deleted your token with the other eruption.
Oh
Yeah,
Cora went
I
with the
literally
lizard
can't
folk.
use my macros because
There
it's
you
like
go.
you're fucking
How-
gone, bitch.
How about now?
Oh, there I am.
I have
Whew.
added you back. Sorry.
Okay,
sorry,
roll along.
sorry.
Let it be known that wasn't me. The GM just deleted me.
Yeah.
He was
We
trying
can
to
point
help
fingers
us.
all day.
Trying to help you by
discovering this.
killing me.
It's a cover-up.
What unspecified medicine check?
So you don't have the forensic medicine skill feat.
Right. I pretty much want to know, like, when did he die? How did he die? Who left their fingerprints on him?
Nobody.
So
That's
it would
the
take
beauty of
10
it.
minutes normal. Without that feat, it takes 10 minutes, and this would be medicine, recall, knowledge.
I'm gonna do it.
Well, it's supposed to be a blind roll, because recall knowledge is always
I'm
secret.
so sorry. It did not do it blind. My bad. You said recall knowledge.
Yep.
I did unspecified. That's my fault. Here you go.
So, judging from the bruising on the neck, you would wager that someone with lethal force crushed the windpipe, primarily using the bulk of the pressure in their thumbs, i.e. hands were wrapped around throat and then they pushed and squeezed.
Do I have a sense of how long ago?
That check, in the last hour or two.
And he's long gone. There's nothing I can do about that.
Oh, long gone.
Well, is he still bound up?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna undo his bindings.
Before you do, Medora, how long were you gonna wait? Like, were you waiting, or did you just keep on going back to the group?
I waited.
Okay,
Why would I do anything else?
just making sure. Where were you
Yeah,
waiting?
Cora.
Because
Probably
it's going to take an additional 10 minutes for Cora to do this autopsy, essentially. Not a full autopsy,
I'm
but
not doing an autopsy.
inspection.
Let's
Like,
cut
Yeah,
him
the
open.
patient died
Use
of
that Batman
betrayal.
mode.
behind this pillar, but
Okay.
like keeping an eye out. Not
Out in the
Not like
temple, though, not
sat
like
down.
in the room with Cora.
yeah, fuck no. I'm not like following her in. Why
Okay.
would I need to? It's not
Just making sure.
suspicious.
Yeah. No, I just making sure. Okay.
Don't be suspicious.
So Cora, what were you saying you wanted to do now?
I'm going to just cut his bindings off, put him on the bed, and just lay his hands across his chest, like so.
Okay.
And just
Do you
leave him there.
need some mummification hooks?
You have some?
In this place, that can be arranged.
I shove a hook up his nose, swirl it about a little bit, and then
Okay.
yank it back out.
That's so disgusting.
Just to check, does Cora know how to mummify?
No, I am not doing that.
If
I just-
anyone would, it would be Medora.
I just
I mean, it's about at this point probably that I'm getting suspicious that she's not come back out.
it's got to be a hot poker too. You got to really swirl it around in
Yeah.
there.
Dora's
Anyway,
book tells you how to do it with people who are still alive.
I know that from watching The Mummy.
I
Okay.
know, I recognized it.
Cora,
I'll just put him on the bed with his hands like this, and then I'll. Oh, are you coming in?
I'm just at the door. I'm like, Cora,
I'm coming.
is he okay?
Hold on a sec. Let me just quick.
No, like,
Why did it blind? Oh, it didn't. Okay. Yep, everything's fine. Let's go.
okay. Do you remember which button's the
Concern?
monkey button?
It's the right one. The right
That would
one
be
is the monkey button.
amazing.
Why do you ask about that?
Well, I'd hate for us to both be stuck out here as monkeys.
I mean, it was kind of fun.
I mean, there's only two buttons. How badly can you get it wrong? Will you both
Yeah, but
become monkeys?
We both go to press the same
That would
one.
be. You know what? Never underestimate this party, though. Never.
I feel
No, you
like-
didn't press it hard enough. mate.
Look, if Cora was upset enough that she pressed the wrong button without thinking, she's like, I pressed that one before. And then Medora's like, which button was it? And Cora's a monkey at that point. I don't speak monkey.
So, which button are you guys going to push on your way back?
Cora, do you think that elf's coming back?
What? The elf they were talking about?
Hmm.
Probably not for a while. I mean, I don't know. Why?
Come with me quick. Medora's going to go to the
Shit. Let me move your
illusion.
tokens.
No,
It
it's fine,
wasn't
it's fine,
me
it's fine,
this
it's fine.
time!
Let's drink some
All,
potions.
all,
and-
all I want to
Also,
do is
observe
press
accounts.
the button where we had the illusion flame before.
The what? Oh, that just opened the door to the cross tunnel.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you're
you
opening
want
the
to
secret
shut
door.
it?
Is it shut again, or is the door still open?
It is currently still open.
I want to press the button so it closes, and then just like scratch the ground next to it with like a rock or some, like just basically make it look like there's a way through, and then leave, so that if the elf comes back, there is like a trail.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my sacred alcohol and pour it on top of the button.
I'm sorry. You want to hit me with that one again?
Well, because there's a basin with nothing in it right now and a button, yeah?
I mean, it looks like it's full of stuff.
So,
Oh.
because didn't I dispel the magic on this?
It seems to have returned.
Oh, perfect. In that case, I'm leaving it alone, but then I'm just gonna like
Next to bottle.
also like mark the edge of that so that it looks like I've done something with it, and then leave. I just want to make
Okay.
it look like it is something rather than make it look still perfect.
It's good thinking.
Okay.
And then leave, and then I'm done.
And which button in
Hey.
the monkey statue were you gonna push?
The not monkey one.
The right
Which one's that?
button.
No, you pressed the right one before.
I pressed the left button.
You pressed.
Are you sure?
You
Yes.
pressed the.
Don't you guys just knock?
I
The
need
left
someone to
button.
just say which
I
button is
pushed
being
the
pushed.
left button!
You are or you did?
I am pushing it right now
Okay.
with this
Right now, you push the
finger.
left button. Okay. Okay.
Imagine it's a 50-50 chance and it always switches.
Yeah, I'll be like,
That's why
no!
it is.
Secret door opens. You guys can come through. You
Are
have
we
all
other guys already chilling? Like,
reunited. So it's
Oh.
been. They were gone a little while. It's been about 20 minutes.
what
were the rest of you doing?
gone.
Anything noteworthy during this time?
well, I wonder if we can I have a short talk to Kyrek and Ithri
Hello.
while they were on the way home, I guess.
Yeah.
Should we check the other door before we take a rest? You know, in case
Let-
there's giant spiders around or something.
We
Let's.
sleep first.
We could
Without
sleep first.
checking the door.
I mean, we could go and check that there's no sounds behind it, but I wouldn't recommend.
But you know,
Okay.
there's gonna be 8 hours of time in which the sound is gonna come out of the door.
Yeah, I can sit by the door if that helps.
Okay, you
But
be
yeah,
the
well,
door stopper.
Let's. I mean, if there is something behind it, then we can investigate. But let's not open it before those guys get back.
Right, I'll sleep on the other side then.
Okay. Ithri's gonna go to the door and have a listen.
Okay. Marco convinced you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. This
Still
is
listen.
perception.
mini.
I
Blind.
guess unspecified, but it is blind.
Secret perception. Yeah.
Mhm. It's as silent as the grave.
There's zombies back there. That's what he means.
Yeah. The graves down here have been pretty fucking loud.
That's true.
That is true. Okay. Silent as a vanilla grave.
Ooh.
Nice. Okay, Ithri will remain in perception mode until the guys get back.
All right. 20 minutes pass. Secret door finally opens, and Medora and Cora return.
Oh, good. They're not monkeys again.
I wasn't worried.
Cora's just gonna Sit.
The lizards are gone.
Did you struggle getting them through?
No, I've given them my torches, so I don't need them anymore. And I've left marks towards the secret tunnel. Hopefully, if the elf comes back, he didn't know we'd gone this way, and he maybe takes anyone who follows us that way and opens one of the seesaws or something.
Smart.
Also, they might run into the fog and think we're gone. You never know. It'll delay him, maybe. Anyway, I need to sleep.
Yeah, you guys get rest.
This has been a long day. Yes.
You guys are gonna settle
Jeffrey
in.
checks his watch at mid-afternoon. Long day? Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if
I mean-
you guys don't have either survival or some kind of skill pertaining to tracking the natural time, it would be very hard to know how much time has passed.
I used to. I don't think I do anymore.
I do not. No.
I think it's a survival check that requires training or better. If anyone is
What
interested,
about acrobatics, though?
you want to do a flip? It's 4
Oh,
o'clock.
I have.
It's 4 o'clock!
I am trained in
I'm
survival.
convinced.
We agreed that the terrain we're in is like underground or dungeon or not desert, effectively.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't have a damn clue.
Is it a check or is it you have to have like dungeon survival?
I mean,
like because we
if
can
you have
also fail to check
proficiency-
in and think it's like 5 p.m. or
That would be
whatever.
on a critical.
It's
Typically,
9 in the
failure
morning.
is you don't know. Only a critical failure would you be like, oh yeah, it's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, but so like, interesting.
But
But,
you,
you know,
do
you still
have
have
to
a
have
chance
a
to mess
minimum
with
of
them.
trained proficiency in survival.
I am
or...
trained.
Oh, okay. So you can
That's
make
what-
the attempt if you want.
Yeah, I will make the attempt. See
Okay,
if it's
this would
time
be a
for
blind
tea.
survival. You get a sense that it's about 4:30
Okay.
in the afternoon. That is, which would mean you guys have been down here for 4.5 hours.
Yeah, but we also fought a giant race guy, so you know, fuck yourself. We're gonna get them sleep.
Well, no, I mean 4.5 hours of like marathon, non-stop adrenaline and activity. That's not anything to sneer at. I promise.
Can we post watches as well? Please.
No.
As a
we banned.
I wasn't asking you.
Knew we should have kept. the
Yeah, you don't
lizards.
get a say
Eskel
in
takes
this.
first watch.
Yeah.
Guys, we're all going to sleep. If you
Haskell
guys
takes
just
all
watch.
watches.
For banter's sake, we can now officially say someone should resolve the the prediction
Well,
in chat.
We haven't decided.
yeah.
You're resting now. That's
No,
that's
no.
the thing.
There was
No,
what
no,
we
The
it's
do after
whether
the
we-
decision
rest.
was, do we
Rest-
fight or do we go running through the temple? Like,
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see, I really didn't read the prediction. Okay.
Wow,
you
dude.
just chucked in
Chucked in
50k.
50k on it.
What else am I gonna do with this shit?
I
Like,
too like to live dangerously.
all right.
Uh,
So how are you gonna do this?
I would recommend. I'm probably on one of the last watches. I am the lizard equivalent of knackered.
Yeah.
I was about to say Medora's just gonna pass out.
Medora is also the lizard equivalent of knackered.
It's a way harder
If
than
we
a giant
don't let-
lizard.
If Key wakes up before I do, don't let him go after the slavers.
I thought you were gonna say eat you.
won't let him do it.
Medora's just gonna lean against the wall and go to sleep.
Kyrak's going to make a lizard puddle of himself and also sleep.
Ithri will take
Like go
first
around
watch.
in circles and
Yeah, just like that.
Junko will also stay awake for first watch.
Can, as a note, can we be at opposite ends of the hall so that one at fireplace, one at door?
I think Junko would be best suited exactly at her current position, watching north and south.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, fair. If she suggests that, that's probably actually quite sensible.
Where's Medora? Over here. Just staying in. I don't want to sleep next to the spider shit.
Come snuggle up next to me.
That's the door I was worried about, but fine.
Yeah, but he's in
mean-
between you and the
Yeah.
door, so you're good.
Like, I'm gonna use him as like a, those doormat thingies that block the draft from going through. He's too short, goddammit.
So for the first watch, Junko doesn't really prompt any conversation.
Screaming through the hallway.
I mean, she's round the corner from me, so
Yeah.
can't even wave at
She
her.
does brew a little bit of tea, which she'll bring you if you want a cup.
Aw, damn straight.
Of course.
I was going to say, just on principle, I feel like Ashla will never, in or out of character, decline a cup of tea. But
Straight.
nothing draws your attention. There's no sounds, no assaults. It's a quiet watch. Second watch.
That was not decided.
Mhm.
Is it only... Well, since the others are so tired, maybe I'll be, because I was kind of okay, so...
For clarification, it was only he and Medora that needed spell slots back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd pretty much drained everything.
So you can wake me up.
Yeah,
if you want.
I'd wake up Marco.
So I'm right next to you already. Pick
Wake
me
up.
awake. Ah, fine.
Is
Still
it just
stay in
Marco?
front of the door.
I mean, it's up to you guys. We don't have to do this in character. I just need you players to tell me who's on second watch.
I would only wake up Marco. If Marco wants to wake up Cora,
Well,
if Three's
it's
thinking...
who Junko wakes up, right?
Yeah, Junko was
Um,
first watch.
Yeah.
Right.
So you woke
So
me
it's-
up because you
Yeah.
were first watch on this side. So you woke
Yeah.
me up, and now I do this.
Okay.
Also, Marco just got a hero card.
I will take care of that.
merci.
Don't you fret.
So does
So just Marco?
Ash, does Cora want to do a
Just
second
Marco,
watch?
yeah.
Cora did not volunteer herself for a watch.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe I move myself like here to watch all four sides
Yeah.
because I'm
Um,
nervous.
during your watch, Marco, the quiet is almost too quiet. You come from a background where noise is comforting, because noise means things are happening. There's life around you, there's activity. It is the deepest, most tyrannical silence you've ever experienced. And compounding this, you can't shake the feeling that there are horrible little eyes in the spider webs to the north looking at you. You can see little shadows moving among the webs. Or maybe it's your mind playing tricks on you, because the dark is also very intense here. A few times you see like a little spider, and by little I mean about the size of your palm, scuttle away from the light.
What light?
Whatever you guys are being lit by. Currently, it looks like Cora's halo, but I'm assuming
Mostly
that's out while
Cora,
she's
Well,
yeah.
I'm
asleep.
asleep, so I don't think I would
Like,
actually
it
have
just
that.
flickers every now and then. I
Can
can-
you sleep shine?
Yeah,
Maybe a little,
sleep
maybe a
shining.
campfire. It's up to you guys. I'm assuming you're going to want some kind of light so people can
Yeah.
actually keep
I
watch.
guess we would have had a campfire, right?
Yeah, we got torches.
And
Either or.
Junko, if Junko brewed tea, did she do it over a
Yeah,
fire?
she did.
Yeah. Okay.
But aside from the creeps, nothing really disturbs you, Marco.
It's disturbing enough to be by myself without a drink.
You
So
have
now
tea.
I just don't think Junko would share a tea with me. And if it was, I would have somebody to like try
So-
it first to see if it's a poison.
Actually, that is a good point, though. Junko is in and out of, like, she dozes a little bit, but she doesn't really properly sleep. About half the time, she's fully conscious.
Watching me and another horror in the corner.
You can feel her watching you, though. maybe thankfully, there is a lot less malevolence from her stare than from whatever is down that webbed corridor. But it's also not particularly comforting. There's a unspoken question in her stare, a sense of distrust, but watchfulness. And then it's third watch.
Now,
Who's on third?
Cora
I'm
does
happy
not.
to take third.
Really? Okay, then
I can do
I'll
it, yeah.
wake up. Correct. I didn't want to disturb your like spell casting regen and fuck it up for everybody.
Nah.
So I'll sneak over to the lizard and poke him awake. I don't know.
Yeah.
Try to not get my fingers snapped off like You're
Is
dead.
it just solo key?
I guess it would have to be, wouldn't it?
Doesn't
I-
have to be.
Or
You wanna
is
wake
there?
someone up?
I'm there.
Yep, you can wake somebody up.
I'm going to do it solo because I want to spend my watch brooding.
You have
Why does this
answer,
feel
what?
like someone's gonna wake up eventually, and you're like that asshole who's like waiting for someone else to wake up, but you're pissed off, so you're just
And then it's just
passive
like,
aggressively not doing it, just waiting for them to
sighing ever so loud.
like just
Um,
mad.
Also, I will warn
So-
you about like the spider webs. I'll be like, there's something moving in there, Spiders. Nasty ones. They kept watching me. Keep the fire up.
Will do. Fine. I'm going to kind of sit here and so I can see like all four entrances, but I'm mostly fixated on the door in front.
The south door.
Yeah, the ones where we got
Oh
the slave through.
no.
Okay. Sure. Do me a favor.
Hmm.
Make a perception check.
Ruh-roh.
Blind, of course.
Of course.
Wouldn't want you to know if you succeed or fail.
No. Why would we ever have
We'll
that?
know that soon enough.
You are
Hmm.
worth perception.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Hmm.
Next morning, Key is just
You're-
replaced by spiders inside of his body.
Ugh.
That's horrible. Yeah, I'll just save that. Next time Key dies, I'll just describe big spiders ripping out of the skin suit and like.
Ugh.
So glad we're so confident in my abilities that it's not an if, it's a when.
when Key dies.
I mean,
When Key
Last
dies
time we
again.
said.
I was gonna say,
go near
don't you
the
mean when
words,
Key
and
dies
you went,
again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna say that's there's some precedent here, bud. But no, nothing disturbs the watch. Once again, it's quiet, unsettlingly so, unsettingly so.
Huh?
Ah.
That's it. It's over.
Get to press the button.
Go home.
Okay.
Yes. Button.
You don't have to go home, but you can't.
Marco is now barely injured. Why?
Oh yeah, I didn't actually press the
Natural
button.
healing.
Yeah, but why is he barely injured rather than not
Yeah, he
injured
should
at
be.
all?
Yeah, I thought I wasn't injured before.
Because when you remove the drain condition, your max HP goes back up. Your current HP does not.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
So now I'm worse off percentage-wise than before.
Percentage-wise, yes. And Junko gets. Is there? I found it. Nice. So yeah, everybody gets their nightly rest.
So I'm going to start moving towards the southern door.
Hold on a
If-
second.
I have a question. If I want to
Mhm.
use my healer's gloves on myself with their effect, do I need to do like a medicine check and I get the
I don't
plus
remember
one?
what they do.
Right,
take a
so
peek.
it says effect. You can soothe the wounds of a living, willing, adjacent creature. Oh, adjacent does mean I can't use it on myself?
Yep, that does mean it can't be you.
That's so dumb. Okay.
Well, it means you
Then
can
you
heal
done to
some
you.
us.
Good
Mr.
for the rest of us.
Marco, do you want some healing?
Well, I just
I
wanted out a
adjust
bunch
my
of
own
white
healer's
shit,
gloves.
I guess.
Mutual healing. Can you both
Yeah.
heal each other at the same time?
Were you also drained?
Mhm.
So
Look
we're
at
just
the
gonna
two of
touch
them.
each other a bunch and then if you
I
better
don't.
way-
I don't
pair of
need
minds.
any. I don't need any touching. I'm fine.
You guys could do
I'll
a
take the
puppet
gloves
show.
off then.
Give you. Okay, so I'm gonna use my healer's gloves on him then.
Yay! I get a pat
Will
on the
it-
head.
Oh, there you go. You get 11 hit points.
Merci.
I think you were only missing 5, so yeah, there you go.
No, I was missing.
5. If you were drained
No, I
1,
was
you'd be missing 5.
9.
Oh, so you were damaged beyond just being drained.
Maybe I don't remember to be honest.
Or maybe I just don't know how to count. I don't know. That is more likely now that I'm looking again.
They're both
Numbers
smaller
are-
numbers than 11.
But it was definitely
Either way,
much
as
appreciated.
Cora examines, like kind of performs a quick physical, you find that the magic from her gloves moves through you, and the healing
Say
is
ah!
soothing,
It's just cowpole.
Did that
and
on
cool
purpose.
and numbing. And you get a sucker afterward. So
Here's your lollipop.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing that's an American phrase that doesn't
Oh,
translate.
is that not?
No.
Is that not a thing?
No.
It's
Which
not the thing
part?
you're thinking of.
Yeah. Marco loves
And you
going
get
to
a
go
Yeah, a
sucker
sucker is a
afterwards.
specific type of
A
lollipop.
sucker or a lollipop? Which
Yeah.
thing?
Look, we
Over here
we know
it's,
what a lollipop is, but we've never called it
Okay.
a sucker.
Yeah, that's a specific type.
Is that a
Usually they're
Midwest
cheap,
thing?
chemically, and taste like root beer.
Oh, nice.
You get them after you get shots at the doctor.
Okay, well, whatever you think it is, I didn't do that. It's a
No,
lollipop.
yeah.
Okay.
You're not helping with the Marco Cora dating rumors that were going around.
Not just gonna do that in front of. I don't even know what it means.
Oh, I
have to
feel
look it up.
right. Feel way better now. Back to adventuring.
So anyway,
Good job, we're a mature channel, right?
hold on there, Key. Oh, is the plan to go back in there?
Do we not
Oh
want to
my.
take out the slavers?
Oh
I
my
mean-
goodness.
And Junko's gonna sit back down.
Let's first find the treasure thereafter, so we can rub it right under their noses.
Yeah, I feel like
Medora's going to move to the E that's left and sit. Whoop, not on Junko.
you're moving to the
and
key, as in
to the T.
the T. Oh, I see.
I thought you
Medora's
said to
just-
the key.
She's going to tactically
too.
sit in front of the door,
Okay.
but with a cup of tea.
Personally, I think we're better off finding what they're after first. It's
I
obviously
don't-
very important.
I do not care much for treasure. I care much for justice.
It's
If we storm in there now, Key, you might not get the justice. I mean, Junko didn't report that she saw this red Uruxi guy. She didn't report that we could see a way into the Slavers Guild, just that it's likely to be a connection from what the Uruxi said, right? We don't know how many there are, but Junko said mercenaries,
At least
which
3.
makes me think that there are likely to be more fighters than we maybe want to take on right now. I know what it is to lose everything. I know. And I'm not saying that we can't go after him. But if they're looking for something in here, then we should use that advantage to stop him getting what he wants, rather than the risk that we basically just deliver him exactly what he wants and you.
Also, I don't think it's something as simple as just treasure. There could be another star gem in here. Something truly valuable that could save the world, and we can't let them get it.
Powerful as well.
Are you suggesting we lure them into a trap?
Not yet.
But fuck all of that. How about look at how much effort they've put in, he specifically has put in trying to get what is in here. How about you take that from him before you kill him?
And Key is part of that. You've lost everything, yes. But if we lose not knowing our enemy right now, then more like you will lose everything. What happens to the next Eruxi that loses their whole clan, their whole family? If we fail because we were careless, that will be more like you. Let's stop it from happening again. But not like this. Do you have any sort of oath that I can make? What do you hold in your culture? What would make you trust me that I will help you with this, but not now?
Your word will be the best thing. If him and I cross paths while we're down here, I will not be stopped from taking my vengeance.
You'll be helped.
I will support you, Key. I'll keep you up.
I will help you take your vengeance. But I would
will
like
help
to
you
do
kill
it.
him.
I would like to do it where you
Cora
still live
turns
after.
and looks at Junko.
Ooh, she in trouble. A3 doesn't say that,
I-
just to be clear.
If we
I
just like,
agree
oh,
with
you go,
Junko.
girl.
If he is as bad as you've said he is, then he needs to be removed from here permanently. No redemption, Laura. No second chances. I know his god. He won't stop. I have heard of his god.
I am learning that I can't redeem everyone.
I will give you one chance if Key agrees to it at the time.
Was Cora looking at when she said that?
You know who she was looking at.
So
Find the
which
treasure
way?
then.
Let's try the non-spider way first, eh?
As long
It's
as we're... Sure.
You've been by the door the whole time. Do you
Yep.
hear anything?
Asko, did I hear anything?
Nothing.
Silent. Maybe too silent. Do we want to check it?
Yeah, right. Everybody maybe take a step back in case I explode again, eh?
Hang on, I need to refresh because I'm suddenly not where I am.
I know how that is.
I see you right here.
Yes, I was suddenly in a wall.
Oh.
Classic
did you
case of
see something?
dissociation. I get you.
Yeah. This is too stressful. I'm out of here. I am happy to. Well, is Marco checking the door? Sorry.
Yeah, so do I get my... Should I do perception or is it just a passive check and you let me...
Oh no, this is you're actively doing it.
So,
And
checking
Ithri, are you
for-
aiding or are you doing it yourself as well? Or neither?
I'm happy to aid.
That would be thievery...
Perception.
Oh, no, sorry. Okay, yeah. Perception...
You wish it was thievery.
Do I just roll my own blind perception check again?
Right?
As an aid?
Please. You get +1 from Ithri. So, woof. You find no signs of a trap on the door. However,
Oh.
you do find on the wall beside the door a slightly loose brick that looks like it may be pressured, like spring-loaded, like a pressure plate or a button, maybe.
Now, is it a thing that kills me if I open the door, or do I press this button?
It doesn't look like it's a trap so much as something that activates something.
Okay. Not sure if this is related to the door, but I think I found a button right here.
I mean, this place is full of secret doorways.
Take a step back and I press it.
I take a step back and he presses it.
Yeah, okay.
There we go.
Oh, shit! Didn't explode.
Secret tunnel.
Give it a second, it could still explode.
Yeah. Wait, I have to first go in and then it will explode. So now we don't know about the door, but we found a whole nother way.
I presume we're not going in stealthy because we're already past secret stuff. Or do we want to be stealthy?
I don't want to turn my halo off. I can't see.
Okay.
I am always stealthy. Junko's going to
I meant
avoid
the
notice.
rest of us.
This seems like a good time to have you guys put in your exploration actions.
Yes. P for part. Oh no, yeah, P
Yep.
for party.
P for party.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That still doesn't work for me.
I'm still on search, so I'm just gonna leave that, okay?
I'm on
defense.
I'm on
Yeah,
detect magic, and I'm
defender's
happy
good.
to carry on doing that.
And I'm gonna stay on search as well.
Okay. And Ithri sticking with
Defender's
defend.
good. Yeah.
Are you also leading the way?
Yes. Unless Junko... No, yes, I would do.
Junko's going to be sticking to the shadows.
Yeah. That's fine.
I
Okay.
am following Junko.
Okay. Then let's party.
Oh no, it's too late now. I was gonna say, I think when I was brooding at night, don't I get a check for fashion lore to see if I figure out how to get rid of the cursed?
Oh, that's right. I
Cape?
did say if you rolled
Yeah.
a natural 20.
I can at least check if my brooding into darkness has any positive.
I love that you're just soaking at how bad her fashion is.
Okay.
I don't want to
so
explore with
moment
someone
of
who looks
truth.
like that. Oh my
Lore,
God.
recall knowledge, right? Or
Unspecified.
just-
I want you
just
and
roll
everyone to
straight?
see this roll.
but there's no unspecified. There's earn income and recall knowledge. Earn
Okay,
income
we'll call
'cause
it recall knowledge, but don't do it blind. Do it
Or
publicly.
use the dice tray. Just use the dice tray below chat and just roll 1d20.
No. Let's
Fashion
let him.
law, public roll.
Yes.
Oh,
Alas.
it's a 20, but not a natural one.
All you can really do is brood on what
Yeah.
horrible fashion it is.
Oh,
No, it
that
looked
looks so
good when it was
shitty.
still a bat suit.
It's so ugly. Ugh.
No, it's
And
not.
all the worse because like the bat motif would have been so good.
Yeah, the bat motive was
Like-
good, but the snake is just not your.
You could maybe stomach this if it was still like if it was a cursed thing, but it was just the bat. But like, or if it never had been the bat, if it was this all along and she put it like that's fine. But like
like if she was wearing the top for it, then
it's,
maybe.
it's
But
just you just can't. It sucks so bad.
next
Anyway.
time.
Anyway, good aside.
We ready to...
Oh yeah, we're at the party now. Yay!
Yay.
One other thing I
Oh.
want to do.
Oh,
with
God.
this
Oh
Does
token.
this
shit!
go
Oh
down?
god!
Fuck.
I think this will assist in some ways. I think the token should be large instead of medium, don't you?
Sure.
So we trip every single trap that's on the tiles.
I mean, there's a bunch of you walking, you know? Doesn't that make more sense?
Mhm.
Sure.
I guess.
I could probably, well, no, I couldn't, but I could probably coerce Ashlow or Miff into making a custom party image that's just all 6 of you guys' tokens together.
Yeah, but we're in a choo-choo train line.
Yeah, but I don't like the party
Doing the
token, so it's
conga.
not going to be what you want.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I would have to bribe you. As you look
still owe me
ahead,
bribes.
though, an old stone staircase covered in dust and sifted sand descends into the earth. And when I say descends, I mean it goes
I was going to ask how
a
far.
long way.
What is that? Is that my halo doing that?
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's like, what is that light? It's me. Sorry.
Is there anything interesting that happens on the way down the stairs?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wee!
Nope,
Oh, we're in the wall! Help!
As you guys descend.
Be broken.
Now remember, like there's the slant in the ceiling as well, so you can't like see the bottom per se. You just see stairs until you're like 10 feet from the bottom. And think like if you've seen Aladdin, the Cave of Wonders stairs. That's exactly what this kind of looks like. You know, it's claustrophobic and cavernous and feels like it descends into infinity. And as you reach about 45 feet down. Why did I double click that? I clicked it twice. I already had it open. Forehead. Cool. Marco, can I get... I'm sorry, every searcher.
Ooh, that's
Can I get your perceptions? These are secret rolls. As you move down the steps.
I can't use my thing now because we're in front of... Oh, right, I gotta do over here. Hold on, just give me a second. Can't use my micro to Okay, there you go.
Angry dice rolling.
I love it.
Okay. Marco, did yours include Trap Finder? It looks like it
Not
did.
sure actually. I clicked it so fast. I hope it did.
13, 14, 15, 16. Yes, it did.
That doesn't make it sound good when you ask like that.
That's the bonus. You're good. Probably.
Was everybody... That was everybody who was searching, right? Let me open the party token.
Oh god, now
that
I'm
really
worried.
doesn't sound very good.
Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried.
Uh-oh.
Worry increasing.
Okay. No, you're fine.
I
You
don't
guys
feel
move.
fine.
When we meant to have like those special cards that we can use to not die.
Yeah, but you can't use a hero point on a secret roll.
No, but I mean, where are my cards?
They're
I
on
was
your
given
actions
one.
tab. You've got them.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah.
Well,
Don't unwell me.
as you guys are walking,
Oh.
the floor 10 feet ahead
It's
of you
lava.
suddenly drops, as does the floor 20 feet behind you,
Cool.
and all of the space in between.
We fall down a hole. Why don't you just fucking say that?
All of you fall. Does anyone well, if you want, any of you can spend your reaction to grab an edge. If you want to try.
Oh yeah.
Because like it doesn't just vanish, it swings downward. So you could like hang on to grab an edge. Are you familiar with how grab an edge works?
No. But don't I have like a bunch of feet specifically designed to not make me fall down shit?
I don't know.
But to not hurt when you do.
I have this.
I know you have catfall. That's for if you so if you actually end up falling, that will come into play.
Askell?
Yes.
How far is the drop?
We haven't gotten there yet.
Okay,
It makes
so...
a difference what I see as to my reaction right now.
So you don't have time to the reaction is instantaneous.
Okay,
so
I
you
activate
haven't
my
even
slippers of
seen.
spider climbing.
Can you do that as a reaction?
I mean, it's one action command.
So no. Nope, you wouldn't have time to activate them.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
because
I
you
think-
haven't had a turn. We're gonna roll initiative in a sec. Actually, you know what? Remember what I said?
Grab an edge, you said?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Ithri's on defend, which means he's got his hammer and shield out.
Uh-huh. So you'd have to drop them if you want to grab an edge.
I feel like Ithri isn't grabbing an edge.
Brave boy. Okay.
I'll give grabbing an edge a try.
Go ahead.
Wait.
Unfortunately, Marco, none of those are going to help you unless you fall. In this case.
Yeah, okay, but like I can grab an edge and if I fail.
I just noticed. You're not off guard when attempting to balance, and thanks to your incredible balance, you can attempt an acrobatics check instead of a reflex save to grab an edge.
Yeah.
Here's the reflex save, by the way.
I was gonna
So,
say, are
Marco,
you
can just make acrobatics.
Is acrobatics better for me than reflex? Yeah, it
you can look at
definitely
your
is. Don't need to ask any more questions.
Okay,
But is it
Medora.
blind?
No.
Do I get charmed life because I'm like saving against something?
I think so, but you also get Trap Finder, so whichever is higher would apply here.
Okay. I can't choose either of them for the role, but.
Oh.
Let me hero roll that, like hero point.
Hero point? Okay.
Yeah, hero point. A little
Well-
better. And then I think I get +2 on that for charmed life.
I believe also that is not a success still.
Oh.
28 is not a success.
Shit.
So, Medora is the one person who's like hanging on tight to the stairs, just hanging there. The rest of you fall.
So this is gone?
Oh, I forgot about Junko. Hang on, wait. I'm sorry. So sorry. Sorry. Does she have? Maybe she has that thing Marco has.
It seems like a thing she would have.
Nope. Anyway,
Goodbye.
Bye,
she
Medora.
should be fine.
Do you know what? This
See?
isn't my first.
She
Oh,
hangs on with a
wow.
pinky,
For
like, yeah,
her,
whatever.
That is a critical success.
Junko and I
So-
have been in this situation before. Remember?
It's true.
Mhm. So you know
Um,
what to do. You're ready.
Now, Junko and Medora. So she's going to be on the same side as you, but you have to choose. Are you on the north side or the south side?
Wait, what? We would have been at the back most likely.
So south side.
Yeah.
Tragic. Okay.
I mean,
Everyone
because
else.
Marco was leading, right? They're searching, so we would have been at the back.
Everyone else.
I have some
Uh,
negotiation.
Oh.
I didn't try to react to grab an edge. Can
Uh-huh.
A3 raise a shield below him in case there's spikes? Because I've got a raise a shield reaction.
Yeah. Your
Just the
defense.
shield.
It's already raised. You don't even have to use your reaction to do that.
Okay. Yeah, but
So you still got
okay,
your
so-
reaction.
But the reaction would be
So
like,
not only do you benefit from that, maybe if there's like a monster down there, you can still
hit him on
react
the way
on
down.
them. Yeah.
Okay.
It is a 50-foot drop,
Ow.
which for those of you who count means
No,
you
we
all
don't.
take. Whoops. Let me try that again. It means you all take 25 points of bludgeoning damage, unless you have catfall,
Yay.
and catfall will reduce accordingly. Treat it as if you're master, 50 feet shorter. If you're expert, 25 feet shorter. So you either take half damage or no damage.
Wait, master at what?
Acrobatics.
Apparently, I
And
only
master.
take 19.
That feels. Oh, because you have
Oh, because-
resistance to physical.
Yep, that'll be it.
Okay, so as you fall down there,
So I treat this as not falling at all, since it's a 50 feet fall, and I consider it 50 feet less.
are you master proficiency in
Yeah,
acrobatics?
I
Then
am.
yeah, you take no damage. And if
Yes.
you don't take
It's the
damage, you do
same.
not end up prone.
It's the same for me.
Okay, so yeah, you guys end up. You're fine at the bottom. Does that mean Ithri is the only one?
And key, right?
Oh, yeah, right. Key
I
took
take
19
less
and
damage,
is
but
prone.
yeah, I still take it.
I'm the
Ithri,
only
I'm
one that
afraid
takes
there's no
full.
spikes, so
So good.
you still take the 25 damage
Yep.
and
done.
are prone.
Yep.
Here's the bad news.
What are we falling into?
I gotta mark the two of you as prone. There you are. And I hope you applied. You did the damage because this is a complex trap, which means it's initiative time.
Wait, I
Oh.
get to move my full movement.
Oh, right,
once
because you have
first
rolling
because
landing.
Yeah.
You are still at the bottom, though. The bottom of the pit is all the space that doesn't look like stairs on the tile.
All the okay, so like from Medora
So-
to one.
Tech.
Above
Oops, no,
Kyrie.
don't do that.
So, like-
Medora and Junko should each be here, since they saved. What?
Oh,
No,
so they're standing on the top, basically.
Medora, what happened? There we go.
Off
I went
grid,
to
Uh-huh.
move me.
illegal.
Put myself on the stairs as you moved it.
So all of you roll initiative. Let's see. or collapse. The staircase rolls initiative. This is my first time doing a complex trap, so bear with me. Oh, okay.
Oh, oops, that was not supposed to be stealth. I gotta re-roll that.
Well,
Shit, what do I do?
I go on initiative count 45, so...
Can you delete my initiative so I can re-roll it?
No?
Oh, okay. Well,
Wait,
That
yes.
feels appropriate.
Clear
I rolled
initiative.
a 3.
did you do it?
Apparently,
Okay.
that
Everyone's just
rest
like,
woke me up.
"Oh."
And then, oh, right, I'm Junko.
Oh,
I'm
that's
Junko.
even worse. Love it.
Well, stop.
Oh no.
Okay. So the trap goes first. As you guys have all fallen,
Like,
well, most of you.
how do we use my movement? Do I
Oh,
use that
yeah, right.
blindly, or do I
keep
see
forgetting.
anything? where
There's
I
not
can move?
really anything down there. So with rolling landing, and don't take damage, which you didn't, you can use your reaction to immediately... Oh, you already used your reaction to try to grab an edge.
Oh, okay.
So you can't do the rolling landing anyway.
Shit.
On its initiative... Oh, so you guys fall and find that it is a sandy surface you have landed on. Some of you prone, some of you not. Unfortunately, it's quicksand. As you find out very quickly. On its initiative, the quicksand pulls down each creature within it. If you were prone, we're just going to treat this as 2 stages that you are pulled down. Let's see.
Doesn't prone make you get pulled down less?
Cover more
Not when
surface area.
you're hitting with such force from 50 feet down.
I
like-
tried.
I
That's
can see the,
right.
you almost got me. So Key and Ithri, you are submerged up to your necks. Everyone else is submerged up to your waist.
Fantastic.
That's fun. The hazard then I'm so sorry, sort of.
The laugh suggested you weren't.
I need everybody to make that basic reflex save.
Does prone affect reflex saves?
Uh-huh. It should be
By-
automatically on there because I changed
okay,
your
good.
token to prone.
Cool.
Oh, good. The 2 people who are prone both critically failed.
Oh,
Are you
You
shit.
have
What a
hero
shocker.
points. You have hero points,
Yeah,
don't
but
you?
actually, yeah, no, I've, yeah. You
This
know
is
what?
a good time to do it.
I'm doing it.
I don't know if
I'm
you noticed,
re-rolling
you're
with a
buried
hero
up to
point.
your neck in quicksand.
Askel. There's
Ashlow.
2 of
There you go.
Ithri, one
I'll
of
take
which
it.
is
Critical.
outside of the map.
Eh?
Also, why is
Didn't you see
Ifri
that?
less deep in
No.
the sand than Kyrax since he's shorter and only up to his neck?
Okay.
Better?
Yes, thank you.
That was weird.
That was weird. I re-rolled for much better. Fucking hell.
Well, to be fair, that is better. You both, because you don't, both of you no longer take double damage.
Yeah, okay.
As skeletal arms suddenly burst from the sand all throughout and begin grabbing at you, clawing at you,
Doodly
trying
doodly doodly.
to further pull you under.
Hey, who's that guy? Who are these guys?
These guys.
So there's the
Who are
damage.
these guys?
If you succeeded, you take half. If you critically succeeded, you take none. If you failed, you'll just take that damage, 20.
So
As
crit
these
succeed
arms
is no damage.
Yeah, resistance.
lash out at you, slashing at you, clawing at you, ripping at you, trying to tear you apart where you lie.
Stilly, you should change the music. This does not seem as dire as it should be.
Yeah, it got real bad real quick. I don't know if I have anything bad enough.
Okay.
Wow.
It doesn't need to be that bad.
It's pretty bad.
Nah, we're good.
Maybe we'll go with
We love
wild
quicksand.
combat.
It's not going to be a TPK because there's 2 guys up top. So.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say at least Medora and Junko haven't fallen in yet. They still got to climb out, mind you. They could
What
still
a way
fall.
to have a private date, huh?
What a way, indeed.
I hate this.
But wait, there's more. Down here, as the floor collapses, choking smoke begins
Jesus.
to billow out. Oh, this
That's
is a Tracy
over the
Hickman trap.
top.
You all better buckle up your seatbelts.
I wasn't wearing
Ashlow
one.
and
That's
Nexer
how I
ought
fell
to be
down
getting
here.
first edition flashbacks here. This is
I mean, I
this
am.
is pure AD&D trap.
Yeah, I'm getting someone's going to have to sacrifice themselves vibes.
This is one of the most fuckery of traps I've seen in a long time. Yeah, so the smoke is also going to be a problem.
Too many damn problems.
Let's see. A creature that is not holding their breath starts their turn. Okay, so Medora, you are a creature not holding your breath that has started your turn after the trap has rolled initiative. Could you go ahead and make that fortitude save for me?
Is that even like it's up here as well, not just down in the pit?
Oh yeah, it's billowing up and out. This trap is an utter asshole. Also, Marco missed spotting it by 1. You're welcome.
You know what? I did actually see that my reflex was 1 better than my. Oh no, that was the other thing though. So
Yeah,
doesn't
that
help.
was. Yep, that wouldn't have.
God damn it.
Okay, so on a success, Medora, you are sickened 1.
Can I breathe in this thing? Like, out of interest. Wait,
In what-
undo.
in what?
Didn't mean to click that. So I have a tattoo that
Uh-huh.
means that if I can't breathe,
Are you going to hold your
Basically-
breath?
so I don't need to because I can cast air bubble with my tattoo.
That would make you immune to the rest of this. But you'd have to use your actions to do so.
It's
Also,
a,
if it has
it's a
manu-
reaction against a trigger. Of
What's the trigger?
An enemy, hazard, or the environment makes an attack against your AC, requires you to attempt a saving throw, or causes you to take damage automatically.
Oh, then yeah, that was the saving throw. So you might not
Cool.
be sickened after all. Go ahead
No,
and hit air
I
bubble.
cast air bubble and I can breathe.
You are
In
not
which
sickened.
case, let me tick
Nice.
that that's been used.
Also, send it to
Um,
chat so we can get the air bubble. Make sure you target your. Okay, well.
It doesn't have like a target
Oh, you just gotta
thing,
drag
but
the spell onto your token.
I just do that.
Whatever. It's fine. You
Sure.
are breathing. For 1 minute, you can breathe in the smoke.
Good job, me. You know, it's not for 1 minute. It's just keeps going.
The duration of. Oh, until the end of the current turn. No, that's the extra stuff. And air bubble, which has a duration of 1 minute. Yeah, you have
Okay,
1
cool.
minute of breath.
Nice.
Hmm.
Then for my
Looking
turn, I would
down,
like
It's just
to-
dark down there through all the smoke, but you can make out your friends sinking into the ground and what looks like little arms pulling at them.
I would like to activate for my first action my slippers of spider climbing.
You mean gecko climb? Ithri, you get a hero point.
Sure.
Ooh,
Whatever.
I mean, lizard climb.
Whatever.
there's a
So
gecko.
those no longer they're now considered slippers of gecko climbing, but it's
Cool.
cuter, but otherwise same thing. Who doesn't
I
like
do
a
the
gecko?
same thing, and I use them to walk myself up the wall and out.
Oh, and it's a command activation, so that is one action. For your second action, you climb 20 feet's all you need. You can get up to here, which is unfortunate because the rest of the stairs is 30 feet away from you. But you have one action remaining.
So basically, I'm using them to steady myself because I've got a minute of that as well. So third action, I'd like to prepare to help Junko out.
Okay, so aid would be the action
Yeah.
you're taking.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I can't do anything else
you
for this
can't
turn,
because
I
you
don't
already
think.
used your reaction.
Okay, cool. In that case,
Good thought, but like in essence, you already used like your last reserves just to save yourself from the smoke, if that makes sense.
Yeah, sure.
So for the third action, anything you want to do?
Not really. I don't think I was genuinely. This might not be good. Hypercognition, maybe. Find out what I can about this trap.
Are you going to do it?
It's one
Your
action.
call. So you're doing
Give me the info.
it. Okay, so recall knowledge.
Wow.
Shit, I don't even know.
The rift, good. Piracy? Piracy sounds great.
No.
Pirates are good at traps.
You know what? You can do religion for one thing.
Or
Crafting.
sailing. Sailing's fine. Crafting.
You can do religion or crafting.
Crafting is actually better.
Okay.
Not by a lot.
Well, with that, you discern, oh, we probably could have stabilized it by putting some supports here, here, and here to prevent the trap from activating.
Yeah.
Yep. Hindsight.
So not a failure. That's good. That's the first successful check. Also, if you want to just do some checks on like quicksand, I guess you could do nature.
Yeah, so I would also like to do a check on the gas.
Technically, it's just smoke.
Alright,
Which
is
would
it
also be
just
nature.
literally just actual smoke?
It is.
It's not. Okay.
Yeah,
Quicksand, I guess.
shit. This
then.
thing ain't even magic.
Well, that's
Just an
not
asshole.
great.
That's going to make me feel better as it kills me.
Well, the thing is, if it was magic, I might be able to help you guys. If it's not magic, much harder.
Yeah, that's fair.
You believe that it's actually poison smoke, like one of those poisoned incense burners. That this is.
I mean, sure. No idea if I failed or not, so good luck on there, guys.
If you want, you can do nature on quicksand, or more crafting checks, or religion. That's really all that's left of the trap.
The skeletal arms,
That would be religion.
you mean they're not magical and I can't occultism them?
You cannot occultism them.
Well, might as well try.
They're some form of undead. That's all you got. Which is to say, failure.
And
You don't know.
quicksand.
Okay, that's nature. Your rolls are breaking my heart, Myth.
Good. Sometimes I
You-
win.
Like,
Sometimes I stand on some stairs and know nothing.
you've dealt with quicksand before, but right now, like, with how bad everything just went, like you're blanking. Everything is just slipping away. Even in this moment of frozen time, even with hypercognition, you're in essence, you're panicking. And it's just evading. You can't hang on to the thoughts. Your mind is racing. I believe that's all you can really do with hypercognition.
I mean, yeah, I get 2 more, and they're not going to be useful here. Just
I was
random
gonna say,
checks.
is there anything you want to do with those, or are we?
I mean, no, they'd be troll rolls.
Okay.
Like, what's an Uruxi's favorite food, and how do I convince an Uruxi not to chase after their mortal enemy?
Alas,
Got it.
I'm gonna go ahead then.
Yeah,
Marco, you are beginning your initiative in an area of smoke. So can I get you to make that fortitude save for me?
Would my fire resistance help me?
If
It's
there's fire damage, it will.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh,
On a
no!
failure.
Let me hero point that.
Hero point. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, chat, this counts as a combat encounter if anyone wants to use critical fumble rules.
We don't need any more of that.
Are you
Screw
sure?
You,
Also,
hippie.
I didn't critically fail, did I?
You did not.
Right.
You did not. That's a
I
good point.
succeeded, in
Magically
fact.
quiet.
On a success, you are only sickened 1.
I cast silence.
Okay. I am sickening
Hmm.
as well.
So yeah, you start like the smoke. Also, you are waist deep in quicksand. Now, it is my duty as GM to inform you that you may attempt an athletics check to swim to raise yourself by 1 step, or to move 5 feet as long as you're only submerged up to your waist. But on a critical failure, you would be pulled down 1 step. You cannot swim out of the quicksand, though, as it fills this entire pit.
Like, what happens if I get all the steps out? Then I just stand on the quicksand?
And get sucked in again.
The next... Can I use a grappling hook and, like, try throw it so I can climb out?
So there's not really anything you can hook onto.
No stairs?
This is just a stair. Well, the stairs dropped it, remember? I mean, there are stairs, like, past that point, but...
Like,
they're
what's
just stone
here?
steps, so it'll probably just slide right off.
Ah.
You know what? On the north side, if you can get to the north side, you would need more than 50 feet, though. You'd have to be, like, right there. If you can make it to right here with 50 feet of rope, I would say you could do it. But then you'd have to swim quite a distance. And each successful athletics... Here you go for the swim. Each success on that would move you 5 feet.
5 feet is half a cube?
No, it's 1 square.
5 feet is 1 square. And I have a thing for difficult terrain. Does that help me?
Not in this case, because this isn't difficult terrain.
It's extremely difficult
It's extremely difficult terrain. If you've got a swim speed, that's really the only thing that could...
I do have a dice at the swim thing. Wait. Well, I have slippery prey. Would that help me to escape easier?
No.
It says when I'm using acrobatics or athletics.
Well, I'll tell you what. What it would let you do is if you attempt this multiple times, I'll let you use the reduced penalty instead. So yeah, it would help you.
And then didn't I have... How much extension was there on this thing?
I gotta double check that. That's greater
you used to say that
right?
in the text, I feel like, but now it's...
Greater extending gives you a reach of 120 feet.
Would there be enough with the grappling hook attached to it?
That would be more than double what you need.
Okay, and then it would be easier to pull myself out if I have that thing anchored, right?
Wait, I don't think it was greater extend. I think you had regular extending. Which is only 60 feet. So in that case, you'd only have to get to about where Ithri is, like to here, to be able to reach.
And then I would be able to do it next turn, I guess.
You'd still also, though, have to get out the grappling hook and attach it to the whip.
Yeah.
So you would have to move and stay above the sand.
And this is real quicksand, as in, like, when you fill it with water, it will actually become just regular sand and you can swim in the water?
That depends on if you've got enough water or not.
Oh, I have so much water.
Also, it would depend
I don't know
if you know
if we
that.
can
I would
swim
say you
with
have to know
armor
that.
on. I have what?
Are you sure that's how that, like, would Marco know that?
Oh, Marco.
I leave that to your discretion if you'd know that or not.
Well, I feel like swimming in water is easier than swimming in sand, though, right? Like,
this is probably true.
But Ithri is wearing armor, so swimming... I don't know if swimming in water is good for him at all.
I don't think anything about this is good for Ithri.
Yeah. I guess I'll try to move to the north thingy so I can try anything with the grappling hook or thingy.
Okay, so go ahead and make that athletics check.
This one, yeah.
I just want to wish you good luck.
Do I get...
They're all counting on you.
Why on me? Why are they counting on me? I'm counting on myself.
Yeah, well, you're part of everyone, I suppose.
Yeah. Wow, okay. Well, if that's a failure, then I don't think there's much chance of...
Well, to be fair, you literally only failed because of the sickened condition.
Well, but I will only get more sickened.
Yep, that is also likely true. On a failure, it's not a critical failure, so it just means you don't move.
Okay.
But
and then,
because of what you have, you can try again with only a -3 penalty.
let's try again. Does it apply the -3 somewhere?
No, I can manually do it. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll just do it in my head. Math. Well,
Wow. Hero point, please.
yeah, that's fair. Yikes. Well, okay. It's not a critical failure. That's actually really freaking good for you. You have 1 action remaining.
Do I?
You do. That was 2 actions.
If I attempt again, it was just gonna get even worse, right?
Yeah, it'll be at a -6 penalty. I don't want to alarm anybody, but you guys are kind of boned.
You know when you guys were all like, "Oh, we shouldn't kill the Red Aruxi. That's certain death."
At least we down our terms.
In our defense, this is uncertain death.
I really wonder about the swimming thing. Like, how deep is this whole pit thing?
You don't know. It's just filled with quicksand.
No, I mean the part from the quicksand to the non-quicksand, like to the
50
stairs.
feet,
50
Yeah, we
feet,
fell 50
which
feet.
is exactly the
That's-
length of your rope.
which is a whole bunch of water as well. Oh, actually, you know, we have people up there who could let down a rope. Maybe then I don't have to go all the way to the north.
That
It's
would
probably easier
probably
to
be
One feels easier.
that would be a way to save yourselves. Got to make the choice though. What you gonna do? We don't want to slow
Yeah,
things
yeah,
down too
yeah.
much.
Yeah, but I don't think I have anything useful to do on my last action. Can I make it so my bottle that I have hooked on my belt is more readily available in case I want to use it next turn?
It's not really a way to do that, unfortunately.
Like equip it, I guess?
Oh,
that a
you mean
thing?
you want to get it out into your hands? Yeah, that you could do.
Can I like
so
have it hooked to my belt and just like have my thumb ready to like flip off the bottle cap so I don't lose it?
I think you have to like actively be holding it.
Okay. Well, I guess maybe.
You wanna get it out?
I'll be holding it, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'll just mark it as equipped or whatever.
As we move to Junko, who is hanging there, she counts as a creature not holding her breath. So. Okay, Junko is only sickened. Grumbling, I think she's going to try to climb up to where Medora is. Oh, this should be fine. Yeah. She clambers out and is no longer just hanging there. She's up there next to you, Medora. Fuck. I guess she's gonna try to work out covering her nose and face from the smoke.
Water on a mask, Junko.
She's
Water
already
on
wearing a mask.
I know, she just needs to figure out how best to never mind.
How best to never mind.
No, you know what? No.
Hey,
She's using a hero point.
We've done this before. Water on a mask. We've done
She
it before.
got a hero point at the beginning of the game session that I forgot to account for. She's using it. Okay, so that didn't work. So she's still going to be dealing with the smoke for the time being. That's fine, though. She's going to... Oh, please tell me you have something in your inventory for this.
Smoke bomb.
Hey,
Smoke bomb. Yeah, more smoke.
You know what will
Fight
help?
smoke with smoke!
This
Yeah.
is what happens when you guys fucking lean on magic too much. She doesn't have the inventory. Okay, fucking...
We don't lean on magic. We lean on magic and hammer.
I hammer the quicksand.
and
Once
the
per
occasional
day.
fashion check.
Yeah, do you know the manager of the quicksand? Nex is like, no, not listening. I
Wait,
don't want to
sorry,
know
what?
no manager of quicksand.
Doesn't even have fucking
It's a
rope.
fucking, like, antlion.
She doesn't have rope because it was used to tie up the prisoner.
That makes sense.
I'm not worried at all.
She does not have. I mean, she has something she can do, but it takes more actions than she has remaining.
Can I speak as a free action?
Yeah. As you're sinking into the quicksand.
Okay, you don't need to be dramatic.
You are.
Your sinking is also a
You're waist deep. I
reaction.
mean,
Junko, get this rope! I call out. And I look
she'll
like I'm
say,
reaching for something.
throw it. She doesn't have enough actions to ready, so I guess here we are. Key, you are not holding your breath at present, so could you go ahead and make this fortitude save for me?
Can do.
Thank you. If anyone wanted to know how lizard folk deal with poison, he is sickened. That is a success.
Yay. Right. Right, I'm going to first try some bullshit.
Does this
Okay.
count as desert? Like, are you more apt in the quicksand?
Bora, thank you very much, because that's exactly what I was about to ask.
Do you have a swim speed? This is very vitally
I do
important.
not have a swim speed.
Tragic.
Well, I've got the
Oh.
dice on there, but that's it. However, as part of Horizon Walker dedication, if I'm in my favoured terrain, which, let's be fair, is mostly sand, I
This
gain the
is
ability-
considered desert terrain.
I gain
There
the
you go.
ability to ignore non-magical difficult terrain for the purpose of travel speed and bonus to travel speed.
That would not
Just
apply
starts
here.
walking
Are
out
you
the
trying
quicksand.
to argue that you're just going to travel out of here?
I was implying that I would just be able to go, oh,
Quick
thanks,
travel!
but-
I
Okay.
can't fault you for trying, but no, that would not apply here. This is
Right.
not difficult terrain.
Fine,
This is
let's
hazardous terrain.
let's just do the boring way then. So I am going to cast Vision of Weakness onto one of the skeletal arms.
It's not a creature.
I'm
Target
going to
must be
cast
one creature.
Vision of Weakness onto Ifri.
Wait, really?
Yep.
The greater good.
You learn which of Ithri's saving throws is the lowest. Ithri?
Oh, okay. Hang on. As in,
What's your
charisma?
lowest save?
As
Nope,
in,
just fortitude, reflex, will.
oh, for my reflex is my worst.
Okay. You also get a +2 status bonus to your next attack roll or skill check as part of an attack action against Ithri.
Fantastic. I needed none of that. I just needed the curse.
What curse?
I'm now
You
going to
haven't done-
cast Vision of Weakness onto Marco.
He hasn't done this in a
What?
while.
Wait a minute.
Wait a
You
minute.
are now in. What? You're
I know what he's doing.
getting lighter.
Yeah.
Are you just gonna float out of here like a goddamn balloon?
Just gonna curse himself.
I'm
into
doing my
Instead
Poochie
of
impression.
rescuing
I
the
must
guys
go.
in the
My
pit.
people need me.
I'm gonna have to spider climb up to get Key. I'm just gonna have to like.
Get the ones who are
He's
suffering in
just
sand.
make
are
sure
going
you
to try
catch
and
Key
sprint
before he
to Key
floats
like a
past, or he'll
demon
just be like
balloon.
bouncing.
Yeah. How tall is this chamber as well?
Doing his best up impression.
Not super tall. Hang on.
Cool.
More
So I haven't
quicksand
got
on
to
the
be
You
able
are
to.
ceiling.
treated as one size smaller for wind effects. You get a +2 bonus to trip. Oh, too bad you didn't do this earlier. You weigh
right.
only half as much. So you don't actually float upward until you reach Major Curse.
And guess what? I can cast 3 times this round.
Okay, but Major Curse I think requires 11th level. I don't think you can get to Major.
Don't you dare tell me that now.
It's
I mean,
me
even
telling
if-
you. It's in your friggin' rules.
Oh, it does say 11th, doesn't
Just
it?
blast Ithri with the
No,
worst.
it's
spell
fine. We
slot.
can still work something out with that. So I'll just get to moderate curse. So I've done the second Vision of Weakness on Marco.
Just for your benefit, you are submerged up to your neck at present.
Yep.
And you have one action remaining.
I need to just
Swim.
change that to moderate
Try and get
curse.
up and
How
up.
do I do that? There we go.
You can attempt this if you wish to try to raise yourself up to waist height.
I mean, do
Is
I
it
get
easier
any?
because they're lighter?
I was going to say, yeah. Because at moderate, enfeebled 2, treated as 1 size smaller for wind effects, +2 stats.
No,
bonus,
this would not affect this roll, but if there's a rope, climbing out or being pulled out would be heavily influenced by that.
Yeah, because
But if you're
because I'm not
completely
strong.
sucked under, I mean,
I'm going to take a wild guess that I couldn't powerful leap at the moment.
correct.
In that case, yeah, it'll have to be the... Oh, wait, hang on. What was the other option? It's probably 2 actions. It is, yep. No, we're going to do the athletics check.
Okay.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get a +1 on this.
You failed by 21.
Jeez, there's no point even hero point in that, is there?
I mean, if you got... Oh, hang on. You failed by 21. No.
Yeah, there's
Quick maths.
not
No.
much you can do with that,
No.
to be honest.
No, I'd hero point just to fail rather than critically.
No, I
Um,
don't think you can.
You
on a
can't
critical
even fail.
failure, the creature is pulled down 1 step.
You'd have to roll a nat 20 in order to only fail.
So, good news. Key weighs about as much as a toolbox.
Yay.
Bad news. He
sunk?
sinks past head level. He is completely submerged in the quicksand. I did not expect this silly little pit trap to turn into this level of lethality. Cora, do something! Actually, by do something, let's start with the smoke.
I assume I can't hold my breath. Immediately,
You can
so-
starting now, but
starting now.
that's
You
an
can hold
action
your
to hold
smoke.
breath.
31.
Okay, you're only second.
What does that do?
-1 on anything you try to roll, basically.
Oh, okay. Cora is gonna pull out her rope of climbing,
That is 1 action.
and she is going to I'm gonna try to throw it as far up as I can, and when it's up there, the other half of it, I will activate it to have it start climbing the rest of the way. And to Junko is where it's headed.
So that would be all 3 actions. 1 to throw it, and the 3rd action to interact, taking it into animation,
What was my first action?
getting it out.
Even if it's on my waist?
Mhm.
Not in a bag?
Yep, you have to draw it.
Okay, I guess I can't do anything about that. It's going.
Okay.
How far
Um,
up could I throw it?
Make an athletics check. We're about to
Because
find out.
it can go 10 feet per round.
Make an athletics check, and if this should hit Junko, it goes all the way, to be honest.
I don't know if I can throw it 50 feet up, but
We'll see.
unspecified
It's all going to come down to your athletics. Yep. Okay. It does not go all the way up.
But halfway?
I'd say it goes 30 feet, so a little more than halfway. It'll be two
Okay, so
2 rounds before it
It hits
reaches
30
Junko.
feet. Well, I throw it 30 feet, and then
Mhm.
immediately it travels 10 feet.
You're right. So it'll be 1 round before it reaches Junko.
And the other part is like dangling right
Mhm.
next to us. It can't go.
Though-
It needs a wall to climb up, so
Yep,
it's like
so it's
next
just
to the
slithering
wall.
up the wall.
It's slithering up the wall.
I would say that's something that Marco could potentially catch with his whip, though.
Mhm.
What, to stop
It
it
can
from
hold
going
three.
up?
No,
It
it,
can
it
hold
lifts
3,000
pounds.
So you
you'd-
can
it would
use it.
lift you.
Can lift
Oh.
everyone.
So
You
I
just
can do
gotta
that
hold
next
onto the whip.
turn?
Yeah, if you're still
That's-
around.
Oh, yeah.
That's it for me.
Um,
Do I need? I didn't swim, so I'm gonna sink.
Not yet. Nobody has sunk except for Key thus far. Ithri,
Oh, okay.
you
That's
are
me.
up to your neck in sand.
Yeah.
To start with,
Ithri, get the
since you're
rope.
breathing,
Get the rope, Ithri.
there's your fortitude.
Thanks.
Like I smoke every day. I don't give a shit.
Like being at the
yeah,
forge.
you're excused. this round.
Okay. I'm neck deep, did we say? Waist deep? Neck?
Neck. Everyone
Okay.
else is waist, except for Key, who's just gone.
Is the rope in range of me grabbing?
Should
Yeah,
be.
Cora had it in her hands, so I would say yes.
will grab the rope.
One action.
I will grab Key. I will drop the hammer and grab Key.
No.
I'm trying to think if there'd be a check to get. I mean, you know where Key is. He didn't go that quickly. He didn't just see ya. So yeah, I would say right now you can grab him. Once the trap gets to act, he would have been out of reach. So you take hold of Key's wrist under the sand.
Yep.
You have rope. You have Key.
I will.
Rope key phone.
Try and lift Key. Is the rope the rope is like taut, so I could pull on it, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. It will be.
In that case, I'll just wait. That's me.
You can try to pull Key above the surface. That is a thing you can do.
Yes.
Or
but
try to pull yourself above the surface.
buoyancy. I don't know much about quicksand, but I know that if I was in water and I tried to lift someone, I'd go down. So I'm just gonna stay where I am. Hold breath.
Clever boy. Okay. Okay.
Is holding breath a thing?
Yes, you
Okay,
can
I'll
hold
do
your
that.
breath. That is an action. Cool.
That's all of me.
Now it is the trap. At this point, everyone sinks one step further. Cora, you are up to your neck. Marco, you are up to your neck.
Ah, shit.
Ithri, you are completely submerged. Key, I guess you're excused at this point.
I'm doubly submerged.
You're submerged. -1.
You're no
Also,
longer in
though,
the smoke.
everybody in the sand, it's skeleton time! Please make reflex saves. Key, you're excused.
Oh, thank God for that.
You critically fail. Ithri, you're excused. You critically fail.
Oh,
Really?
never mind then.
Yeah, because you're completely submerged in quicksand. There's no way you can really
Critical
dodge them.
success.
Shame, because I succeeded. But
I know. That's
You
tragic.
Successfully critically failed.
Marco, you're excused. And Cora is gone.
Cora is gone. She
Can you
Where's
roll
Cora
for
gone?
that?
Okay.
just
So
slap you.
Key and Ithri, you automatically take double. Marco, you take nothing. And
Double.
don't let me forget to have Cora check what she takes.
I'm in
As
danger.
the skeletal claws are still tearing at you like they're under the sand, reaching at you, pulling on you, scratching, clawing. Medora,
Okay.
You're so lucky that Ithri's got a hero complex.
So
mean-
how far is the rope from Junko?
10 feet. It's slowly climbing up toward her. Before we go any further, Ash, can you make that reflex save?
Yeah, I could hear.
Oh, that was tragic. It was so close to a natural 20. Okay,
What happens
you just
with
take
that?
you just take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay. Where
Go ahead
do
and-
I?
It's there in chat.
Okay, got it. Oh, yep.
There you go. Okay, Medora, as you were saying.
So I'm going to step past Junko, use my 20 foot of climbing movement to fetch the rope now so that it's already here for Marco's turn.
So you're not going past Junko, you're going back down.
I'm
The rope is
basically
climbing
using
upward.
the 20 foot climbing speed to
To
do
go
the
10 feet
foot
down, which would be
and
one
basically-
action.
and
Second
get the
action,
rope.
grab the rope. Third action, climb back up.
It's
So
still
it's
going,
already-
by the way.
Yeah, but it means it's here now.
I'm
Yep,
just letting you
yep.
know it's still going.
That's true. Okay, so you're up here with the rope. That's good. That's good.
Then I'm going to. Oh shit.
So that was all 3 actions, though.
Why is it 3?
Because you had to grab the rope, which ended your movement. And then you had to move a second time. So you moved, grabbed rope, moved.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a continuous.
Yep.
Okay, cool. fine, 3 actions, but I've got the rope to me
You
and
have the
Junko.
rope. Mm-hmm.
So
That's huge, to be honest.
don't. So
I know.
the rope is strong. So the rope does the lifting, not me.
Not necessarily. We'll see how that works.
Because, okay, I have the rope, but don't climb yet. Prepare.
I think it seems like it needs to be secured. You know what I mean?
believe
That's
it does.
what it says.
Yep. Which
it says
is
fasten
going to be.
securely to the nearest available object. So
Dora.
it's
Because
Junko is the nearest available object in this
yeah,
case.
she's the object. I said.
our school, like, yeah, because I can't lift. There's no way.
Yeah.
So
It's okay.
Just
It's okay. She's going to try. She's going to do the best she can, and
Just
she's
to
going to
say-
brace.
if anyone tries to climb that rope before it's secure, Medora will let go rather than all of us get pulled in.
Well, Junko's up next after Marco. So,
Um,
Marco, it is your turn.
So I don't get to do the whole whip thing to
You
hold on to
could.
it, and it's gonna pull me up.
You can prepare,
Once
but
it's
if
secured-
you start climbing, I can't.
Once
hold
it's
you.
secured,
Right.
but that's not like earlier. I thought you meant like while it's going up, it will pull me with it.
That would have worked while it was on its way up.
Okay, but now somebody
it's already
grabbed
there.
it. Okay.
No, it's still like
Um,
she's stopping it from moving. Is
No,
Is that
because
pos-
she pulled it to the rest where it was going to. It's reached
Oh,
its
okay.
destination now.
But now it's
So
not
that
secured yet, so
now
it's okay.
It's technically there before your turn, not
I
So-
during.
see, I see.
Asko, remember, like you said something about swim speed. Like, what
Uh-huh.
if? What if
love
I
this.
like rocket propel myself through the sand with a geyser of water? Would that work?
Wait, what are you
Where's
trying
that coming from? Your butt?
No, from this
No,
bottle
he's
I
holding
have.
it. He's
Oh,
got
okay.
it.
Just
You're
got
you're
it.
neck deep in quicksand, but
Yeah, I'm pointing it down and then yelling
Um,
Casey.
you want that one. So let's see. Interact. You cause a powerful deluge of water,
A hydraulic push.
and you're trying to push straight down.
Like
He's trying to push himself
either
up.
that or towards like kind of like on an angle, so I will get towards the wall where the rope will be. Like a jet ski.
So here's what I'm gonna say, because it's just not enough water. I will let you do this once for a guaranteed success that will move you back up to waist deep instead of neck deep.
Okay, so there's just gonna be some bubbles coming up around me. Like,
Yeah, like it's getting. It looks like Marco is wetting himself epically, like so much so that it's like turning to mud around him, and he's like getting pushed upward.
Actually, like, will that make it easier for me as well? Because now there's like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's
Okay.
just it's so localized though that it's
Yeah, yeah.
literally only you right now.
That-
Like it
that's
would
fine.
take
I only care
minutes
about
of this
myself,
before
so.
others would start to get the. Oh, that's fine. It just Marco. That's okay. Yeah, that's one action. You are now at waist.
Okay, so now
Yeah.
I can try to move forward again, right?
You can certainly try. Here you go.
I don't have hero points anymore. It's
Yeah.
very shit.
Yeah. So that's 2 actions.
And if I try again, it's gonna be more difficult again, right?
Yep.
Ooh.
Oh, I forgot. You have to make a fortitude save.
Oh shit.
Unless you want to start holding your breath. Oh, no need. Critical success. You're
I just
excused
start
this
getting
round.
used to the smoke.
That also means for now you are no longer sickened.
Oh, that means I get a +1.
We'll
but that
talk
doesn't
again
help me
next
much.
round.
I have one more action, but like,
Mhm.
can I push myself out more with the water or no?
Let's see. Speaking. Any effect lasts until it is plugged. Teehee. Speaking geyser. It's per round, so no, you would not be able to use that
Ah.
a second time, because you already used the 15 gallons to
Ah.
benefit. If that makes
Okay,
sense.
okay.
It's yeah, you can repeat this once per round.
And grabbing something with my whip, would that be an attack or?
Mm-hmm.
That's an attack.
Yep.
But not like now
You'd
I
also
should
have
not
to draw
grab
the
the
whip,
rope.
though.
Oh, I could quick draw attack, right? So if it's an attack, I can just
Oh,
quick draw
yes,
it.
yes, you could. Yes, you could.
But then I would have to wait until the rope is secured, otherwise I fuck it up for everybody.
Not necessarily. No. It's
I can-
only if you start pulling on it. that
No,
you fuck
okay,
it up for
okay. Then I
everybody.
will just try to like secure myself to the rope.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make an
so-
attack.
I'll just.
On the one hand, it's map -5.
Oh
But-
yeah.
It's only against a rope's AC, which is 10.
Wait,
So
let me
if you
get-
fail this, that would be really, really silly.
Don't say that now, Pascal. Don't say that.
We don't do silly here. It's okay. It's okay.
Do I have to put the quick draw feat in first?
No. It doesn't
Okay,
really matter
okay.
in this case.
Yeah.
We just want that
There
attack
it
roll.
is. Draw and then
Uh-huh.
+9 map. Is that correct? +9 map -10. Sorry.
No, it's the second map, not the third one.
Ah, okay, perfect. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. You secure onto the rope. You are not using the extended feature though, because I believe that is
Yeah.
an extra action to
But
extend it.
I don't think
So
I
you're just
need
like-
that right now. I'm
Not
close
right now.
enough.
Yeah. The good news is, if you completely submerge, you've got that whip. So
I got that whip. I got that name.
okay. Junko is going to first of all make her fortitude save, which she's really not especially happy about.
I think I look much cooler than I feel this round.
That's what matters.
It's like,
Okay. Okay, so Junko is still sickened. Action number 1, she's going to take the rope from Medora. Action 2, she is going to tie it around herself. No. Does she?
Well,
Does she
you
use
can kind of like
legwork or
Once
put
it's
your
secure,
boots
the
against
rope
it,
will
it's
hold
like-
the weight. So,
as long as she doesn't plummet.
right.
All right, then you know what? Yeah. Action
That's
number 2,
how I
she's going to secure it to
understand it.
herself. Action 3, she is going to drop prone, like bracing herself on the stairs here, hanging on as tight as she can, like putting all of her weight against or opposite the pit.
Does she not have like pittons or something?
Nope.
Doesn't she have size or something? To
Ava
like...
is the epitome of loves her magic. And in this case, she got caught with her zipper down.
What if she wedges her sword in the cracks between the stairs?
She doesn't have the
Yeah.
action economy to
Ah.
get to that. So all she can do is put her full body weight into hanging on real tight.
It's all right.
She's going to look sideways at Medora. Help.
Maybe I need to
What'd
go
she
up
s-
first or
what?
something.
She looked at Medora and said help as she's
Oh.
like trying to anchor. Key, good news. You don't have to make the hold breath or the gas, the smoke saving throw, because currently you can't breathe.
Cool.
Is that really a good thing?
No.
I wonder.
I thought if I framed it like a good thing, though, that it might go down easier.
Don't swallow. You're muted, Blaze.
About that. So I'm gonna use my reaction from my staff. do-
You may not be able to. It'll depend on. Is it what is the action?
It's this air bubble.
Does it say interact or command?
What is a tag?
Mm-hmm.
No, just concentrate.
Hit it. Let's see. That might actually work for
Oh.
you.
Oh, hang on. It's not dawn yet, is it?
Nope.
Ignore that. It's still charging.
That is really disappointing.
It's
We just
very
hold breath
upsetting.
until dawn, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I can hold my breath for that long. Well, I mean, I don't really have a choice at the moment. I'm basically breathing sand.
I mean, the good news. Well, hopefully you're not breathing at all. Good news is you're hella light. So
So currently, Ifri's holding onto my arm. Is the rope
Something's
taut
holding
enough?
onto your arm.
Is the rope taut enough yet that like I could pull onto Ifri and not pull him down with me?
at this point,
Not
you're
that
blind.
either of us know
You have
of.
no idea. You are
Yeah.
completely submerged in sand. All you know
Excellent.
is Ithri's got a hold of your wrist and Question marks?
Right.
It's okay, because I know just as much as you do.
Fantastic.
Apart from I am holding a rope.
I was gonna say, Ithri knows there's a rope in his hand.
I'm
That's
holding
one thing.
on to some hope. And that's all I've
Hope,
got.
it's the hope rope.
Oh God, that name's gonna stick now. What have you done?
Hope rope? It's Cora's hope rope.
Yeah. It's Cora's, it fits.
Yeah.
So none of my spells are really going to help me out here unless like I can.
You could try athletics, but honestly, that's probably going to be more of a hindrance to you at this point than anything.
It has been so far, and I'm not the most athletic person.
You can ready an action
Um,
to kick your feet.
again,
Swim.
though, that would end up
Swim.
being athletics.
Hmm.
You can do that to assist, maybe.
The only thing I
but-
can think of is making 2 gallons of water just to stodge up the sand a bit.
I think even that has the interact,
Uh,
which you cannot do right now.
manipulate, yeah.
Yep.
Fantastic.
You're completely under in quicksand. I mean, at this point, you're basically helpless.
Yeah, just wait it out.
It's okay if there's nothing you can do. Just
Yeah, I think if anything, I'm just going to ready an action so that if I feel Ifri kind of like pulling on my wrist, I'm just effectively going to do whatever I can to pull as well to get me up.
okay. Now, being a lizard folk, I believe you can hold your breath for an exceptionally long time. That's the good news.
Yes.
You'll still be alive and drowning while Ithri is long dead. So that's the
Yeah,
good
I can
news.
hold my breath for 25 times longer before suffocating.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Cora, you
Yo,
are
what up?
still above, so you're still trying to breathe. I'm gonna need a fortitude save.
You said it's an action to hold your breath.
it is.
Yeah, I would have had to do that last time, I suppose.
Oh. If I roll a
Success?
success on inhaled threats, I get a critical success instead.
Okay. I will remove sicken from you.
It wouldn't have made a difference other than that, but yeah.
No,
Does my condition worsen, or does it stay the same?
you just remain sickened one.
Okay. So I'm up to, like, just my head sticking up. Did I hear that right?
Yep. You are neck deep.
The rope should have reached its destination. Is that right?
Junko has it tied around her and is anchoring herself as best she can on the stairs.
Okay, so it's at its thing then. It should be good.
Mm-hmm.
I know where Key is. Yes.
You know where Ithri is, who has taken hold of the rope, and
I saw Key go under though.
you did. And I would say, since it was before he went under, you probably saw Ithri, like turning, looking for Key. You don't know if he got him or not before he sunk, but he was. You're clear in that Ithri was trying to take hold.
I want to. Is there some of the rope left, or no?
No.
Can I get Key
Which
out?
must mean that there's just an Ithri hand poking
Can I
out of the
use-
sand.
Can I use my action to get Key out of the sand?
You're not
Like-
adjacent to him, so no.
Push him up. Where am I?
South of Ithri.
What do you mean? Oh, I see. He's up there. Okay, I want to get to. Can I get to Key and bring him up?
Only by making a successful athletics check, which is the same DC as trying not to sink,
Easy. Okay, I'll
which
try.
you guys have discerned is ballpark 32.
Oh, I can't succeed that. Never mind. What if I? There's spikes sticking out, isn't there?
Nope.
Oh, it's just full of quicksand. Okay.
And
Arms.
skeletal
It was
arms.
Hmm.
There's not a whole lot of like finesse here. There's not a lot of options once you've sunk past your waist.
I can grab onto the rope though, right?
You already had it. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I gave the other end to Ithri, and I threw the other end up.
I think he took it. I don't think you ever let go, did you? So you still have the rope.
Oh, okay.
We can share a rope. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
What about Marco? Is he attached to the rope?
Marco is
With my
attached to the
whip,
rope.
yeah.
Okay.
All 4 of you, in theory, are connected.
Okay. Is it? And that looks like undead, right?
I mean, probably they're skeletal arms, and they're certainly acting livelier than they should.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 3-action heal then and hit them. There you
Okay.
go. And it hits everybody else too, but it hits the undead.
That actually matters, I think. So roll your.
You have to make a
stuff.
fortitude save.
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. Fine.
So
See if I care.
Key and Ithri, everyone in the quicksand would get that healing. I don't know if any of you have taken damage or if it's just stamina, but it looks like Key. So Key, make sure you apply that to yourself.
Do the undead react at all?
They sort of shiver and then just disappear under the sand.
Ooh, we don't like that. Okay, that was all my actions.
I'm not seeing the button that says heal for it, or do I just click damage anyway?
I think you just click damage. I think.
Be careful.
Oh no, hang on. My health's already gone up. That happened automatically.
Cool.
Yeah.
It shouldn't have,
Oh.
because she never targeted you.
What's the big AoE? Is it just?
Oh,
clever
did I
enough
need to do
know?
this instead?
Yes, you needed to do that. Now try. Roll
Sorry.
damage healing.
My bad, that was me. Did I just roll the same thing?
Yeah.
No, now
As
there's
you
a heal
should.
button.
Oh
So
yeah.
Key there. Now you have the heal button.
Yay.
Okay. Well, that's good. You are feeling something that isn't the cold embrace of death. Oh, I forgot about Marco. Yeah, you too.
But I wasn't damaged.
So, okay. You guys are feeling something. A little. Ithri, you also are currently holding your breath. So you don't have to worry about the fortitude.
Is the rope obviously taut?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to. I am going to try and lift Key.
Please make this athletics check. I have applied details as a result of Key's weight.
Oh.
With a 5, that is still a success. Clearly the
I was
DC
like-
is significantly lower.
I was like, I'm gonna Never mind.
Remember when I said balloon key might actually have a pretty important difference? There it is.
Is that one level? Is that a step effectively?
Yes.
I will try and raise them again.
So effectively Key's head is now above the sand.
Oh, okay.
So he's as high as Ithri, right?
Nope, Ithri's underneath.
No, Ithri's
Oh,
below,
Ithri's
as
underneath.
high as Cora
Somehow
and
just
Marco.
gone, "Meh."
No, Marco is waist deep only.
No, because you sunk again.
Shall
Every
I just,
round you
Yeah.
sink one step.
shall I just click the same button?
Yeah, yep.
What?
Yep, because you're still doing key, right?
When did I sink again?
Okay, that one
On
I'm
the
gonna
trap
reroll.
Oh,
I
party
haven't
pooper.
rolled above a 7 today. Oh no, that's not true. I rolled 1 success.
Okay, well, still haven't rolled above a 7, but that succeeds.
Okay.
Key, you are now only waist deep.
Hooray.
Ithri
Just
is
spitting out
just like
sand.
fucking. It's the Dirty Dancing scene. Not that anyone knows it. Ithri just lifting you up.
So, feeling that Key is probably high enough, Ithri's going to use his last action to try and search around for the hammer he dropped, because I presume it's sunk.
Oh. Well, you never know. Make a perception check.
Blind, ironically, or not ironically, I
Oh,
guess.
this was a nice
Appropriately.
hammer.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not feeling it anywhere.
Bro, quit losing your stuff.
Okay.
It's always the innocent hammers that suffer most.
Yeah. Ithri can't keep hold of things and people.
No, you've got the rope at least. It is the trap.
So now I am sinking into the.
Now everyone sinks one step again.
No, I am.
What?
I use the gaze here to get out. Hip.
I forgot. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You
So
did.
now
okay, I'm sorry.
you
yes.
can make me
So now
sink
you're back
again,
down
but-
to neck again.
So does that force me
you-
to let go of the rope?
Yeah,
No.
how does that work for those that are holding the rope?
You're still hanging. If you were holding onto the rope, you still have it in your hands.
Okay.
Can we fight
Uh,
sinking then?
No. But on your turn, you can try to climb,
Unsink.
or someone can pull you. Yeah, quicksand is vicious, man. Key, you are now neck deep. Marco, neck deep. Cora, you are completely submerged. Ithri, hello.
Hi.
The skeletal arms don't come out to play this time.
Ooh.
Medora.
Is
So you just saw
going
Junko
to-
secure herself, fall back on the stairs, trying to anchor herself, and look at you and say, "Help."
Medora is going to. Okay, that's 2 action. She's going to cast guidance on Junko. Which I've now lost. I had it. Where's it gone? There. That's for Junko.
Okay.
And then she's going to I hate this. I think she's just gonna try and add weight to the pile of pull.
Perfect.
Just jump on
That's
Junko.
what she was hoping
Ah!
for. So yeah, now
I'm
both
using
of you
the
are like
spider climb slippers to like essentially
gecko.
prepare to like alright, gecko climb. So I'm holding on to Junko, and then the slippers are gonna help. Like movement speed is gonna be against being pulled in.
And what's funny, given that they're already starting to sink again, Junko's starting to like turn purple, pulling with all her might already. Like it's already begun the pulling. She's like starting to be pulled back up from the stairs as you grab on and like fall back with her, using the slippers to like add traction.
I don't think that's how that works.
Her staying anchored is.
I see. Okay.
It will. It will.
Okay.
It's
I
just
trust
got to
you.
get to her turn, and then it will start moving. Technically, you were supposed to give it a command to move, or to automatically.
I just wanted it to attach to Junko
It
and then
is.
stay
It
and
is.
stay in place.
It
and
is.
once it's anchored
It
to
will
Junko,
stay anchored to Junko, but that doesn't mean Junko stays anchored to the floor she's on.
but nothing should be pulling her because the rope is magically being held and it can hold 3,000 pounds.
It can't, correct, but it's not actively pulling itself either. That has to be
Okay.
activated. Does that make sense?
No, but okay.
Never mind.
Go ahead.
never mind.
Move on.
Medora, Air Bubble, Marco. You do need to do the Fortitude save again.
No, I hate
Still
the
smoke.
fortitude save.
Everybody hates the Fortitude save. That's what makes it so great.
Apart
Me and
from
Itri
me.
don't have to make it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm only
Marco,
sick in
you're
one.
sickened.
Okay. Now.
What would you like to do?
I would like to
Climb the
myself
rope.
up with the case.
Okay. Yeah, water pushing you up. Okay.
Nice. Okay, and now
Mm-hmm.
can I try and climb out?
Athletics.
Like, or do I need to move to the wall first?
So you are still partially submerged. So you do still have to make this athletics if you want to try to pull yourself out.
Pull myself out. But do I get any bonus from having the row?
No.
No. So I
but
will
if someone
fail.
pulls you using the rope,
Oh.
they will have a huge bonus. Basically, you need it to get to Junko's turn.
Oh, okay. So, but I guess I can try, because what else will I do, right?
Well, if you critically fail, you'll sink even more.
Well,
You could delay till after Junko. That's an option if you want.
Oh, really? But do I have to delay my whole turn, or just these two
Yes.
actions?
You'd have to delay your whole turn.
But I already did something, so
You only did the fortitude.
That's true. So, yeah, you can't delay anymore.
And it was a 32 to get out, right?
Mm-hmm.
To move 5 feet.
Yes.
And it's athletics.
Yep.
It's not a big chance, especially with the second.
It's perfectly fine if you want to just hang on and
Askell,
hope
does
the
he
system works.
does because the fortitude is just triggered by his turn, so he's not done anything on his turn.
Correct.
I shoot
So you
myself
could
up with
delay.
the water, technically, so...
He also elevated himself with the
Yeah.
water.
Okay.
Can I just elevate myself another step without without moving, just
You already
elevating
used
myself?
the 15 gallons.
Yeah, no, not with the water, just the other thing that Ithri did to get up.
Ithri didn't get up. Ithri pushed Key up.
So you can't, wasn't there a thing where you can try to get yourself up once?
Yeah, that's the DC 32 athletics.
Oh, and that's also to move. Like, you can go up or
Mhm.
you can go... Oh, shit.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, no, never mind then.
Yeah, this quicksand sucks, bro.
Yeah.
You want to just see how things play out?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Junko is going to pull.
Her pulling would have to be, like, pulling all of us, right? So there's,
Well, you'd think, but no. That's not how Korra's rope... That's not how the Hope Rope works.
Oh.
The Hope Rope applies its own strength in essence. It just needs to be sort of initiated
Just gotta
in
hope
a
that it will work.
direction. Korra has activated it. It's essentially holding you guys' weight. The rope now just needs to be moved to pull you up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Effectively, God damn it, you would. I believe, if I'm understanding this right, it should have the exact same bulk of a normal unadorned rope for her to move it, right?
Huh?
Am I understanding that right? That effectively she's just trying to move a plain rope. She's not trying to move any of the weight attached to the rope, correct?
That's how I would understand it, yes.
For 1
Okay.
minute.
Yep. So, yeah, she's actually going to kind of fall over backwards because she's expecting all this weight, and it's literally just the rope, and suddenly all of you are yanked 5 feet upward out of the quicksand.
5 feet is...
I feel
And
like
then,
I'm technically there at this point.
yeah,
not
I would
sight.
imagine. Well, since you were both holding, I imagine both of you are kind of caught off guard by how it's
Yeah.
just rope.
I feel like
Um,
she's just landed on top of me.
Taking this to heart, Junko is going to use the rest of her turn to pull backwards more and then start just hauling the rope up. And I'm going to end initiative because as she's pulling you, you all get far enough to be out of reach of the skeletal claws, and all that's really assailing you is a bunch of shitty smoke.
Can Ithri make one last attempt to find his hammer?
I'll allow one last attempt.
Can I also assist him in doing that?
You wouldn't even know, I don't think.
I knew you
Yeah.
threw it down.
Okay.
No, that was he was already under. He was neck deep when he released it.
Yeah, yeah.
He was
Oh,
under the
then I
sand.
wouldn't. I wouldn't then.
I
Yeah,
imagine
otherwise
Ithri's,
I
like,
would allow that,
grasping
but-
with his feet, like, because
Yeah.
he's still holding on to Key and the rope, but he's just like,
This
Uh,
is
If
actually
this is a
amazing.
crit fail, do you just kick it further away?
probably, yeah.
In the interest of full disclosure, Ashla has rolled a 19 on the die for this perception check.
oh,
So no one thinks I'm bullshitting when I say, as Ithri's like, oh man.
Oh, man.
When he's like
Yeah.
Can actually reveal
relaxing
the
the
roll.
arm to give up,
That's
it
cool.
brushes against the haft of his hammer. He's like, there it is! And you've got it. You get you somehow pull your hammer out of your Korra. You get a hero
Yay.
point.
oh,
I
cool.
would hecking love if you just grabbed a skeleton arm and been like, I've
Hey,
got
I
a
found
hammer!
Oh,
Oh, the skeleton was
Ah!
holding the hammer,
Well,
though.
Why not both? Like he pulls out, and it's actually a skeletal arm holding his hammer. And he like takes the hammer out of it, chucks the arm. Yeah.
It's all good.
Keeps the skeletal on.
That is gonna
Yeah,
end
he keeps
initiative.
the arm, throws the hammer back in.
You guys continue like hacking up a lung for a few minutes after you're out, just coughing. There's probably a solid
don't.
minute of just gasping for air, laying on the stairs, just reveling in "you're not dead." And you all get 40 experience points because that thing was heckin' high level of a trap. but
Nearly
it's
killed
over.
us.
I roll my rope back up and put it away.
You are all down
That's
here.
my favorite rope.
The hope rope?
Mhm.
Remember? I've used it
Fucking
before.
hope rope.
It's coming in handy.
There is a big old pit. There's a big old pit now, unfortunately, that is just belching noxious smoke out. But you're alive.
So
And
so
we're gonna
back
pause
maybe
here.
back the other way.
We're
How
gonna
far is
pause
the
here to take
smoke
a break.
going, Askell?
Just up to the roof of or to the ceiling where it sort of.
But like all the way up here as well, or
No, it's actually staying above the pit, so there's probably like little fissures and cracks in the ceiling, venting it out.
Cool.
Whatever is beyond these stairs, well, you're gonna have to figure out how to cross a 30-foot gap if you want to find out. Anyway, we're gonna pause and take a 10-minute break. Chat, I would encourage you guys also to hydrate, stretch, snack maybe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I hear that's really relaxing, and we'll
Discord
see you in 10
memes.
minutes.
We're back.
We're
Whoa!
back. A few minutes have passed now.
I jump back in.
You guys have
Oh,
uh, more or less caught your breath, recovered, like stopped gasping for the adrenaline and just clean air and hacking up sand. There's just a smoking pit in front of you.
I need 10 minutes. Can I have 10 minutes?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
That wasn't fun. I don't like that. But thank you for the rope and stuff.
It's pretty handy.
I will note, by the way, that in addition to being a 25-foot gap, it is also 25 feet below you. So
Huh?
it's 25 feet forward, but also diagonally downwards.
How
Oh.
tall?
'Cause
How high
it's-
is the ceiling? Above the
Consistently, I
stairs.
believe it is 30 feet above the stairs.
Okay.
So
Yeah. So yeah.
there's nothing to attach a magic rope to on the other side, right?
no.
Well, I have something to tell you about the hope rope. That's a once per day item.
Oh.
Is it still secure? If it will stay attached, I can get the cross and
I mean, it's
Swing
just
you
a
over?
regular. It only lasts a minute,
Well,
right?
then no.
I mean, it's a regular rope still, but
We need more hope ropes. That's fine. I mean,
oh wait, it only animates for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean it's still capable of?
It's a
Holding?
function. It's functionally still a rope, though.
Actually,
It
you know
can
what?
support that much weight, but it won't do it on its own. That's just how
Alright.
much weight up to the point where it will break.
it's still magically strong. It's just not.
Right.
Actually, before we continue, round of applause for Cora for saving all of our lives.
I'm still vomiting sand at this point, but yes.
Maybe dumping sand out of the
Just
boots.
like-
Like all of your gear is just filled with sand and
It
a few
was-
skeletal bones.
Like just kind of
I'm
get it out the
chafing.
ears.
It's just the hope rope. No big deal.
If you say so.
It was a big deal to me. It meant I didn't die. And that was
I wasn't gonna let you die down there.
Thanks. Yeah, but it was nice that you had a choice.
So, are we gonna try to cross this or go back?
Yes, go back, try the way around. Spiders over
Yeah.
pits.
I don't have a. Unless, I mean,
I
need
might be
10
able to
minutes
wall run
rest.
across it, but
if we
I
have
definitely can't.
pitons, we could secure a rope to ceiling and swing across.
I assume we're talking while you're 10-minute resting. So
Yeah, okay.
you're good.
Is there any obvious trap mechanism exposed?
Well, it's all filled with thick smoke.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Where is that coming from?
I would say Midora, when you did look at it at one point when you did hypercognition. So I'm gonna give this one to you. Please. Yes, there is a mechanism about halfway across
On the ceiling?
at the floor level. If you could get to that mechanism, you could
Then-
reset the trap and then rig it so that the floor will no longer collapse. But you'd have to get to the mechanism
We
with
could
effectively with thieves' tools.
we could probably do that, right?
I mean, we've got other options we can explore first.
That's true.
It might be that this resets itself after a time.
I will note, though, that there is no magic element to it, so keys detect magic. This was all mechanical.
I think we pissed off a god.
During this 10 minutes rest, could I refocus a bit?
Yeah, you could use that action to refocus.
Fantastic.
What, you don't want to be all floaty like?
I mean, I'd still be a little bit floaty, but it's more so I can get the spell back, the focus point back even.
Once you refocus, you only get one back. You cannot get the other focus point back until
Yeah.
you do another daily preparation.
Where's the
In other
taker-
words, until tomorrow.
Got that. Oh, okay.
Where's the take a breather action? Is that something I can? Is that a thing?
That's-
A button I can press?
It is.
Yeah, it's exploration actions.
Exploration.
I dragged it right into my macro.
There it is. If you want a shortcut, I don't know if that
You don't
helps.
have to hit the button per se unless there's one. Like, there should be a macro that people were using. I know we had this come up last week. But
Oh yeah, it's the sleepyhead guy.
Mm-hmm. Cora's just
We-
gonna sit at the top of the stairs up here.
Should we make our way back, try and find another route?
We know the other way. Spiders.
There's also a door.
Oh yeah, that's right. There was a door.
As long as that's not also a
I
trap.
feel like more important things would be behind the secret door.
Yeah, but
Not all of us can make a
but and
25-foot
then just
jump.
gestures at a gap that we can't see because it's filled with smoke.
I could get to the mechanism, maybe.
Maybe isn't great.
Like,
She
how
can fly.
exactly?
Fly.
She can fly,
What?
so she could do it.
Oh, that's not a maybe.
Mhm. That's just being humble, that is.
Yeah, she could use her back flappers and just go right up to it.
Keep the rope
But
tied around you in case we have to rescue
I'm
you.
not Marco. I don't know if I can.
Did you hold me
secure
up?
it. No.
I can hold you up. I just can't fly.
Can
You
I
did
teach
that
you
one
some
time.
tricks?
Could you fly across to the other side holding the rope,
Yes.
and then we could have the rope, one rope across the gap, and Marco could use another to lower himself down, like a.
If she just holds it on floor level on the other side, I could just, like, climb across, I guess. But it sounds very risky.
I don't know if I could hold your full weight.
I can
Not
come
that
with you.
heavy.
Did she just call you fat?
actually, you know what? She probably could. She's got a +2 strength.
Yeah,
That's
and it'd
pretty
be two
good.
people holding, right? Because some other
That's like a
person could be on the other
soldier's
side.
strength. She ought to be able to hold at least one person's weight.
Yeah.
I can go as well.
It's just to out up two people. Why would you do that?
I don't need the rope.
You
Then
can
we
also
can
fly.
support.
Well, how many 10-minute increments can you do per day with your slippers?
I mean, I wasn't talking about the slippers.
Oh,
Sure.
dimension door to the other side to hold a rope?
I forgot you've got more.
I mean,
you have
if you
so many
don't-
toys.
If you don't
Holy
need a
Um,
rest, you could do it during the same 10 minutes that we're all.
Mm-hmm.
The slippers are for 1 minute,
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
whoops.
and they're once per hour. So we'd have to wait an hour for me to activate slippers.
I can go across.
I could go across too. I just need a running start.
The hope
You guys
lift
call.
doesn't work. I'd rather it was. I mean, is Cora's thing guaranteed, or is that like an acrobatics thing? 'Cause I
Are
feel
you
like
asking
flying-
her?
No, this is a metagaming thing. Are
Or
you?
will you actually make it?
Yeah,
That's a
I mean,
long
like, there's a wall there. I could like run along the wall, you know.
Cora.
You just saved my life. I'd rather you stuck around for a little bit.
Fine.
Not that
Guess
I
I'll
don't.
stick around.
Not that I don't believe that you can do it.
Anyway, someone's got to keep these guys out of trouble on this side.
So what's the plan? What are you guys gonna do?
Junko's flying across, right? I'm going
Is she? Okay.
to translocate myself across there.
Okay.
Just into another trap.
Surprise! There's a second pit trap and more quicksand.
Wow.
You
No.
fall into the first one.
That would be Gygax more than Hickman, I think, as an author of an adventure.
Mhm.
That'd be pretty
Uh,
mean.
That would be yes. Yes, it sure would. Let's see. Okay. Yep. So Medora, go ahead. You teleport. I mean, you translocate. Junko is going to use her ability to fly. Use her ability. There we go.
Watch Marco fail to check and not be able to activate the thing at all.
She takes the wings. Great big black raven's wings that burst from her back, though at the points along the bottom of the wings have little claws on them. And with a leap, she disappears into the smoke, which just sort of swirls about.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the smoke.
Grab the rope.
She's got the
Grab
rope.
the end of the rope.
She's got the rope. She didn't forget.
Not her.
Oh.
Someone on the other side, because otherwise she's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gonna fly a
Ithri
50-foot
would-
rope
I
across.
think she would hand it to Ithri,
Ithri
who
would
she
Not
be
me
on
because
rope
I
to
would
you.
go with it.
I'm
explicitly
just
trusts.
saying it, Askell, in case in a minute you're like, well, no one grabbed the rope, so now you have a rope on this side.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, you would.
Mhm.
Junko flies across. With this, one by one, you guys can cross the rope until only one person remains. Actually, if Ithri crosses first, Junko can fly back to hold the rope from this side, and then when everyone's across, she can just fly over.
Oh, I guess we could do that.
I thought Margot was trying to.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna try to disable the mechanism so it would be stuck in the close position.
Because
I didn't
Ithri a
realize
heavy
that.
boy.
Okay. Then yeah.
But I guess
Okay,
that's the
let's do that.
second thing we can do if
Better.
I fail.
Unless we want to do that and then no one can follow us.
Yeah, but what if we need to run back this way really quickly?
We could always reactivate the trap.
I
So
mean,
then
yeah,
I
okay.
left.
She'll support it.
if
Marco.
people-
We.
Riding your little elevator out to the middle.
But wait, I have to hold my breath first because I don't want to be
Yep.
sickened.
So you are holding your breath.
Yeah.
And you are considered blinded by the smoke, but that's not going to be a factor here. You find the device.
So am
Go
I like
ahead
in the
and,
middle here right now,
Yep,
or Ugh,
right in the middle.
dangling?
And you'd be on the
dwarf
left side, but yeah.
model. Oh, sorry. Put the dwarf so I feel safer. Thank you. So this is thievery. Disable device.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
Exactly.
I guess, yeah. Not blind.
No, not blind. So first.
Oh fuck.
Well, the good news is there's no penalty because the
Oh.
trap is already triggered. So you can't re-trigger the trap.
Okay.
The bad news is, as you're doing this, something comes loose in your hand. You can't quite see what, but you hear clatter, clatter, clang, clang into the sand below.
Is it supposed
I'm not
to
sure
sound
what
like
that
that?
was, but something just came loose and dropped into the quicksand.
Like something from the trap
Yes.
that was needed?
Maybe.
Okay, so retrying doesn't make a sense, right? Okay,
I leave that to your discretion. You can
No,
retry if
is
you'd like.
retrying even an option? I thought when
it's
you
an
do
option.
a check. Really? How long can
Mhm.
I hold my breath for?
I don't know.
How many tries?
Isn't it like a minute for every point of constitution or something?
I don't remember.
Constitution.
At least long enough to attempt this a couple times. We'll say
Okay.
that.
Well, okay, then let me, I guess, try again. And then if it doesn't work.
Okay. Out of character, I'll just tell you the DC has substantially gone up as a result of
I see.
something coming loose and falling.
That's fair. I'll make
I love the idea that Marco's like, that's fine. As you're doing this, there's a little ting, and the tools you were using just snapped. And then you can hear another little wump, wump of pieces falling into the sand below.
Okay, so I guess I'll climb over to the other side.
Did
And
you
then
do
when-
it?
Then I can breathe again, right?
Yep.
That it's impossible to reset this mechanism. We gotta climb over.
Okay. E3, come next.
Okay.
And now there's 3 people to hold so we can support E3 going across. I'm just going to skip 10 minutes. You guys can all get across. We don't have to play this one out.
Yay.
Everyone is across. But it certainly takes time, and Junko's flight ability is going to dry up by the time
In
it's
10
done.
minutes, yeah.
Yep, it's done. So no more flight.
For what? For today, or how does
Yep.
that work? Okay.
So hopefully there's another way out of here.
Either that or we live here now. Or at least until tomorrow.
Yeah.
This doesn't look promising.
Make your way down the stairs.
Oh.
Well, Junko's going to take it in with stoicism.
Are
The
those
dark room at the
scrolls?
bottom is lined with shelves and old scroll cases made from bone. A large pile of ash is in the center of the room. Soot covers the walls and ceiling. What do you do?
Let me check for
I take
traps.
a step back. It looks like there's been a fire here.
Go
Yeah.
ahead and make your...
There's a
Those could
large
be the
pile of
unfortunate
meat.
adventurers that got here before us.
Do your thing, Marco.
Sorry.
Actually,
is it perception?
both of you were... Cora was also searching, right? So go ahead and do
Perception,
search.
right?
Yep,
Oh,
blind.
yes, it was.
Once they've finished that, while they do it, I'd like to read aura on as many scrolls as I can.
So the scrolls are all, if there even are scrolls, would be in bone cases. You can do the scroll cases if you want. Or, actually, though, he is detecting magic, can tell you if there's any magic right away. Good news! One and only one scroll case pings as magic for you. And both
can I tell which
Marco
one?
and Cora, even without the detect magic, you clock that same scroll case. Most of these look to be pretty badly burned, but one
as a
seems
trap.
to have avoided all of the damage. Key, you are sensing magic
That's all I have to give you. You sense magic.
But I can't tell which direction it's coming from or which scroll.
You can no, you can tell
specifically.
specifically which scroll case it is. Enough that Medora, if you want, you can now read aura. Marco, I will say, you're not detecting. You don't think it's trapped. More like it's the treasure.
It's the treasure. Is it a scroll of get the fuck out of here?
Well, it's whatever is in that scroll case.
Hmm.
You looking at it, it's old and sealed, and you can see that there's little runes covering its exterior.
I guess that's
Medora.
the thing we came for.
You want to try occultism with +2?
I would like to try and identify what it is.
I figured. That's occultism. Blind, of course.
Oh, I don't know that I added +2 on that.
That's fine. I can math. So the magic on it is protective and preservative. That's it.
The ash on the floor, does it look like a scooped
Actually-
pile?
I'm sorry. I have one more thing for you, Medora. Since you can see the runes on the outside of the thing, I forgot. You know what we do when you guys see runes?
Panic.
Kill key.
Yeah.
No, that's what I do.
I don't read it. I,
I mean,
keep
I
my
just-
eyes
that's
shut.
what I
Here,
do.
Key,
pretty much.
read this.
Is it Wednesday already? Let's
runes.
kill Key. Um,
Ah,
Are Key's eyes open? Are they blinded? They die.
I cast language.
cheers. Did that work?
Yeah. I
Oh,
see it.
hello.
What's that say, Medora?
Hang on, I need to zoom in.
Zoom and enhance.
Of
Enhance.
the good. Something of the good.
Of
Good.
martyr. Super.
Of the something of the good. Something master.
While you're translating that, did anyone want to open it? You can hear something rattling around inside.
I just while we're translating it, that feels like a trap when you're like, here are the literal instructions that say don't open this thing because that's
I
a stupid
mean,
plan.
what's the
And you're
worst that
like,
can
"Well,
happen? You've
Uh,
already
literally everything on
released
fire."
a free
Ash.
end of the world plague. What else could possibly be worse than
Is
that?
Tracy here? Like, this could literally be like we got through one trap. It's safe.
Here's the
Fire.
fun with
Add
Tracy
one
Hickman.
trap, yes.
It could be great treasure. It could be literally a scroll of summon dirty orc socks. And I am not joking. That is a thing in the pyramid that you guys missed.
No, I'm more looking for.
Nice.
There we go. That's what I want.
It specifies dirty orc socks.
While they're doing language stuff,
Mhm.
the pile of ash in the middle,
Yeah.
could I do some sort of investigation to see if it's from
Yeah.
the scrolls or if there is any
of-
like
This is
piles
perception.
of
You're
armor left in it, or
like sort of digging through it a little bit with the end of your hammer, just kind of
Mhm.
picking through.
just a
Yeah.
standard perception?
Yeah. The lack of solid pieces in this ash, you realize something very interesting indeed, Ithri. This is staged. This ash was put here. Nothing was burned here. It was put here as part of the design.
Okay. Weird flex, but okay.
It's a scroll of property of the good mage Martek. Do not open. Most. No. Most seeker. Most. It's the last two words. But it's Martek.
I think you're right with most, but yeah, I definitely can't make out the last one.
I'm
Have
getting
you-
there.
Have you guys taken this scroll, or is it still on its shelf?
Most secure. Most secure.
That's not even the scroll, that's just the scroll case.
Yeah, it might be secure.
I didn't know if they were handling it at this point.
I mean, you've identified enough magic to know there's no dangerous magic on it. It's just protection to like preserve it against time.
And no one said there's a trap around it or anything.
Right.
Oh, sod it. I'm already cursed once. I'll pick it up.
You would have had to be able to read it because it's wrapped around the exterior. So
I will. The shelf case that the scroll was on, Ithri's going to try and move it.
it sort of cracks and collapses when you do.
Is there
Just
anything behind
dropping.
it?
It was made of bone, right?
It was made of bone. No, just stone.
Can we search for secret, like?
I accounted for that with your earlier perception.
Is that part of it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What if
And
we
nothing was found.
sweep the dust, the ashes? Is there something under
That's
it?
what Ithri was doing. And Ithri, when you were going through the ash, you would have discerned no, there was nothing under it.
What's
Just floor.
above it?
So
Like when you look up.
Ceiling.
someone
Yeah.
bought the ash here. It wasn't made here.
In fact, looking about, you think most of this was like set up to create a sort of picture. This room was designed to look like it had already been burned.
I don't understand why though.
Do you want to open the scroll case?
When you say it feels like protective magic, like
Preservative.
preservative magic, so I don't feel like I need to dispel the magic to open
No.
it?
No.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll open it.
Okay.
I know
There's
it says
a couple
don't,
things.
but-
The first thing that dumps right out into your hand is a little gem that immediately glows like the sun to keys detect magic. Unmistakably a star gem.
Oh wow.
Sick.
But there's also a map in there, which I will give to you. Actually, first of all, I'm going to put the little thingy in your stash. There's your unusual gem. Map fragment. Where is that? Where did I save that? Does anyone know where I saved it? No? Okay.
Second
There
one
it
down.
is. No, third one down. You were very close though. Kudos.
Blind perception
Inscription
check.
11A.
There's this.
Uh,
A third map fragment. But also,
River Athos.
there's some clear signs of age on that map. Let's see. And there is an inscription on the back of it, which I will also give to you.
Bless you.
That was one of the slavers somewhere.
How dramatic.
Shit, they're after us.
can I?
This
see
one
that?
might take a little more effort.
Oh,
Junko
Jesus.
sighs on seeing that because
Can
I know
I-
this is where Ava's going to be like, well, time to
Evil.
go to Reddit for a few minutes.
Can,
So I don't know
can
what
I
Ava
just
does.
see the map
Yeah.
before you start transcribing?
In
In
somewhere
Phoenix, did Imar Tech, Archmage of the Land,
tell.
No,
seal
seal.
up
Up
a
a-
prince of the Jinn that in the days ahead wish I do foresee when the evil was in Liz, the power of
So since Marco has rolled this, I'm going to give you a quick clue. Marco, you kind of come in correcting Medora on one quick note. Evil one is loosed.
noise. Evil one is loosed.
Ah, the power of
The power of
good? No.
maybe good.
Yeah.
Where was my thing from before? Yeah, good. The power of good might be
I
put to the test.
test
against the evil.
The
The path, the path,
path. Yeah.
the path and the way have I entrusted to the pharaohs and the
Ways.
Guardians.
and the wise that
No,
Each
hang on. That's
might-
not there, is it? That's
I
there.
think you skipped a line.
So pharaohs and their
oh yeah, and their
ways.
wives
Wives.
that each might hold a part of the key. So it's the amulet and the brides. And together know when to unlock unlock the power of his guide Jin, or no? Goodly Jin?
No,
the
no,
time
that's
is-
guide.
Yeah, it
Huh.
looks like guide to me.
No, there's an L and then a long E,
Yeah,
Oh.
like Phoenix.
yeah. No, you might be right. Goodly.
Oh.
Goodly
Or
Jin.
godly Jin.
Godly.
That means that it's not good up above. That's God then. Jin. The
That
time
makes sense,
is. The time is
Set.
let.
Let.
The time is set.
Mm-mm.
Let.
It's let.
Mm-mm.
No.
The time is set is what we keep
Mm-mm.
hearing though.
But that's not what that says.
Wait,
That's
hang
not an
on.
S.
Together.
Time is now.
This is my
Time
favorite part
is-
of the scrap. You got to get this part right.
The time is
I
unknown.
closed-
Something
closed
unknown.
it.
What rhymes with it does rhyme with let or set. That's all I'll say.
The time is yet unknown, but the place is his place of set is
Under.
under the
Protesting Phoenix.
protecting
Protecting.
Phoenix.
The fuck?
Medora and Key, I'm giving both of you a hero point.
Yay.
Mine's
And
full. Can I give mine
Just to
Ithri?
reread that, because I fucking love this. The final line is, the time is yet unknown, but the place is this place of set under the protecting Phoenix.
So
Does
we
no one else
are
get chills
in-
from that? I fucking love that. Like the way that phrase has been mutated over time to the phrase they
The
use
place
throughout
is
the
set.
Oasis.
Yeah.
The time is no one knows the time, but the place is set. They always say. I fucking love that. I'm sorry. I just
does
had
that mean I guessed correctly that the temple is the place because it's set temple?
But the place is this place of set.
Mm,
Yeah, that
Possibly.
sounds. So that means we are where the Phoenix City was before.
You know when everyone was like, that bard doesn't know shit all about what he's talking about? And I was like,
In fairness, he has that coming.
yeah.
That guy is really irritating.
No, he's not. He's a bard. You either love him
I
or
said
hate
really
him.
irritating. You didn't have to repeat me.
As a bard. As a former bard.
For translating this and learning something very, very important. Everyone gets
B.
30 XP.
It's money.
Oh, we're so
Askel,
close.
My hero
Uh-huh.
points were already full. Can I give mine to Ithri?
I'll allow it.
Thanks.
Yeah. I mean, Ithri saved Key, so I feel like contribution to knowledge right now works.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
between games,
Well, maybe.
Myth is going to obsess over the new handouts and that map, but
Yeah,
We don't
because
have
it's
to
clear
spend-
and I can read it. Some of the handouts are so blurry, which is not your fault. They're just from
Mm.
resources that are
Yeah.
teeny tiny,
it's
which
hard
makes
to
it much harder.
even on my physical copy, it's hard to read.
I actually ended up writing a load of it out. so. Not that I can find those notes.
I had a friend once who was gonna make a font, like a type font in that language, but she never got around to it. Okay. Well, we'll say that took 10 minutes.
Can I try
What do
to
you do?
identify the star gem in that 10 minutes?
Ah, of course you can. Please do. Where is it? It's in the stash. Here you go. Because Medora used read magic, I will allow the +2 bonus as well.
Noi.
Cora, you may not reattempt. This is a success, but not a critical success. You get the stone, or the idea that this stone allows you to cast air bubble once
Oh.
per day,
That would have been handy.
and negates any requirement to eat or drink while you're invested with it.
So we can walk through the quicksand? I don't know. By not like we breathe and we just like slowly walk through it.
And I will say, from the lore that you guys find, you identify it as the star gem of Khan Pellar.
Okay.
Did
Oh,
you say something about the pharaohs having the keys? Was that a thing in that text?
like Amun-Ra.
Does that mean the scepter we carry around is part of a key?
No, you know that. I think this is a new key. The
The
amulet
gem.
we have. Well, the gems. The 5 gems we know are the key for the full temple. Or the full.
And to be
bent
fair, the
gold.
3 you found have all been in the possession of pharaohs. And 2 were in the possession of pharaohs. This one was just here.
Ah.
Because you know Pazar was ruled by a pharaoh.
Is the Sheikh considered the current pharaoh?
So you can do society or a relevant lore check here.
I'm asking Key.
Key, you can do that.
I was going to say.
Hang on, let me check what relevant lores
You're the
you guys
Yeah,
local
have.
please, because society is not going to go well.
I can try society.
This could be cartography lore or society. That's it. Those are the checks that you guys as a party can use here.
Thank you, Nexel.
Marco. You don't know.
Great.
I mean, you're like the tourist who comes in and is just like, oh, this is all so cool. It's very thematic. Like,
did I roll that bad?
No, if it was a critical failure, I would have given you a lie.
Maybe you're lying and I do actually know.
Maybe I am. Maybe that's the lieception. Anyone else?
Rascal.
No, I can't.
Midori,
I
you
can't
can
try
also
it.
attempt it. I believe you have a thing that allows you to do any even untrained skill check. So there's always a chance.
Yeah.
Even
But
if
I
we
was
get a
asking
lie,
the
it would be
local.
funny.
I will say the local does have a lower DC than everyone else.
But,
I'll give it a go, but
You might as well see if you know.
Yeah, why not? Oh boy, here comes a +1. Let's make that blind first.
You have a +1 on
Midora, you legitimately aren't sure. So this isn't a leading question or a test question. You are asking in good faith. I'm glad nobody's critically failed, though.
I'd like to remind Medora that my job as a guide was simply because I know how to survive in the desert, not because I know the places.
I'm surprised you don't have desert lore.
I have stellar lore.
That
Lost
makes
stars.
sense.
Yalla.
Okay, but you actually know. The Sheik, or you don't know exactly, but you do know the Sheik of White Palm Oasis is a hereditary position that has been passed down since who knows when. So it's possible they were pharaohs once upon a time and they've changed the title. You don't know. All you know is it is a hereditary position.
Okay.
Do with that as you will.
the title pharaoh became associated with some sort of toxic culture, and they were like, "Sod it, let's change. We're not pharaohs, we're cheeks," or as I like to call them.
I didn't vote for you.
Oh yeah.
My star
Monty
gem
Python
and the
cheeks
Holy
to
Pharaoh.
yard.
Yeah. The
At
holy
this point,
star
it's-
gems of death.
At this point, it's Monty
I'd
Python
watch
and
it.
the Holy Fail.
Oof.
Oof.
Speaking of fail,
Oh,
I
don't.
can't
Some of
fly
us
anymore.
succeeded. It's okay.
Is there any
Uh,
other exit in this room? Can we have a little look around?
Don't feel bad. I
So
give it
Marco,
5 star
Ithri,
with-
that has been done, and no other exit has been found.
Okay,
uh,
grand.
the star gems are the key for we need 5, right? But the son was supposed to marry someone, and someone said that she had the rest of the amulet. Like the
She had a mark that was in,
On her palm, they said.
yeah, that was in a certain pattern.
I think that's what it means by together. If we put the amulet with that, we're gonna get information.
Is Cora just sitting up there, or did you come down?
Nah, she went back up and she's like looking across over here.
Well,
Just
looking at thick, noxious smoke, but you know.
Yeah, just looking. Looking at the walls.
Open.
Is there any way I know what parts we would need to like craft to put this thing back together?
I would say yeah. It would take some downtime to do that though, and you would need materials
Well,
like the ones that
stones
were in
and
your
bones?
thieves kit that dropped into the quicksand.
Oh, did I drop the whole thing?
Not the whole thing, but you will need some replacements.
So,
Which you can
I
purchase.
thought what I dropped was like parts of the mechanism.
It was both. The first
Oh.
check was the mechanism. The second was your toolkit.
Oh shit! So I can't ask
Marco really
Isri
didn't
to.
have very good luck here.
No.
This is like the anti-Marco trap.
With
Yeah.
the luck we've had this session, it's
Oh my
lucky we're all
God.
alive.
It really, you guys have been. This is unlike you guys. Like this is old school water under the bridge. I haven't seen this bad roll since roll 20.
Have we checked all of the scrolls? I know you said only one of them was like radiating magic.
Most of them disintegrated when Ithri tried to move the shelf. Like it was all held together by dreams and dust.
This is
Excellent.
this is staged
Oh.
as if
What if we use? Is there any enough bone pieces and ropes to make a big ladder that we can drop over the thing?
There's a lot of bones.
Are they stable bones or are they ancient and gonna
I would
crumble?
say, if you guys have enough rope, I would say there's enough and sufficient structure-wise that you could do that. I would say take
Ooh.
about an hour of work and a crafting check.
How do you do that floaty thing?
I pray to my goddess Saluna. Wrong pantheon. Stella.
Stella. There you go.
And she embodies me with the gift of the cosmos.
Can you
Can't say
turn
I've learned to float too far yet, but you know, a little bit of wind can go a long way.
Can you turn it off and on again, or on and off again?
Not as simply as that. It's not the same as just being able to open and close my eyes, but yes,
I can
in theory.
get back across, but it's then how we get the rest of everybody back across, and I'm not strong enough to hold the rope on my own.
Even with the powers that Stella grants me, I would not be able to make that distance. At best, I would be lighter when failing the tightrope walk.
So we have no choice but to build ladder.
Haskell, It says that if I transport myself in any items you're wearing and holding, if I was to hold one end of a rope.
Yes, you could do that. I see where you're going. Yep. Yeah, you could do
Okay.
that. That's a neat
Nailed
idea.
it.
I like that.
Okay. Key, I might need you to be a bit lighter and come across first, though.
I
don't
can do
know.
that.
Or how long has it been since the pit? If we've had a 10-minute rest and
It's been about 40 minutes.
if we wait 20 more minutes, I could lend someone the gecko slippers.
Shall I?
Yeah. You'll be able to help me on the other side. And then Key won't have to float and calm back down again.
Mm.
Yeah.
I take my shoes off and I give them to A3.
Not for the first time.
Quick question. Cora, did you take the star gem with you? Do you have that?
I don't think Cora should have it because she already has two.
That is an item that can't stay in the stash. Someone has to hold on to that. The
I'll
one that
hold
you
on to it.
don't have to eat. Are you
If
investing
Cora
it?
doesn't. I haven't identified it.
It's identified enough. Cora identified it enough that it can be invested.
Sure.
Okay.
So Ithri has my slippers. I'm gonna wait until he activates it to go, just in case there is any sudden arrivals on this side.
If I have,
Or we'll just
if-
sit and wait.
if I have slippers, why are you going?
I don't trust myself on the rope.
Oh, I see.
I would still have to climb across.
Yeah, go, yeah.
Okay.
I would rather not.
So you're waiting 20 minutes?
Yeah, I need some
can't.
slippers.
I genuinely don't think I'm strong enough to hold anybody else as they come across the road.
Okay.
In theory, it would make more sense for me to go across first, just because I'm just that little bit lighter than normal.
Yeah, but Ithri can spot.
Sorry,
Gecko climb across.
As the first one
after
that.
Ithri.
Yeah. Okay. Is anyone
Or
wanting to
if-
do anything during that 20 minutes?
Could I spend? Could I do take a breather?
No, because you haven't spent. Oh, I'm sorry. Take a breather. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you can do take a breather.
Excellent.
Anyone else?
I was gonna say if Key wants to help, but if you're taking a breather, we'll.
Well, there's 20 minutes, so.
I could do 10 minutes
That's only
taking a
10.
breather, 10 minutes of putting together rope.
Cora identified, not fully identified, but mostly identified, or did she fully identify the star gem?
Mostly.
Would the two of you like to help me try and identify it?
Which two are you talking to?
Well, Key, I suppose.
Sure.
Occultism.
Okay.
He can actually roll any of the 4 knowledge checks.
Can Cora help as well, or could Cora can't?
I can't anymore.
Exactly.
So what you just want me to aid, or you want me to do the actual roll?
Aid,
Aid. Cool.
because I think we worked out before that I have slightly more.
Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I still roll identify magic occultism, don't I?
No, this is actually just a plain public occultism.
Cool.
Um,
One of
And
those, please.
Medora, you will get +1,
okay.
plus another 2 from Reedora.
Okay.
And while you're
So-
doing this, and while you're getting that roll together, Ash, what's Cora doing? And Marco, what is Marco doing?
I was just gonna search for, I don't know,
More?
maybe I find a coin somebody dropped or whatever.
Okay. Cora?
He's just sitting on the stairs, not doing anything.
Okay. Just kind of watching all the activity. Medora. It is fully identified. Okay. Well, and Marco, I'm sorry. With your search, unfortunately, there's not much to find here. There's not even like bugs or spiders. It's like this.
We'll find
I
a
would
cool
say-
stone or pebble or something.
I'll say this. You do discern that it's almost like this room is not part of the Temple of Set. It's almost like that
Oh.
negative energy that permeates everything isn't here. Like this room is different. It's supposed to blend in with the rest of the temple, but you even notice like it's like slightly off in the architecture. Like someone built this as an addition or replaced something that was already here with this to suit their own ends. Like whoever built the Temple of Set was clearly fucked up and evil and horrible. They didn't make this. And yes, you find like a little Nike swoop that indicates property of Martek on a little piece of stone you pick up.
Go give it to Cora.
What, the stone?
Wait, like
Yeah,
it's a cool
It's got like a
pebble
little
thing, right?
stylized M.
Is this M for Martek?
I was thinking Marco, but sure.
Oh. She'll take it and just look at it.
You seem kind of down.
She'll look at everybody else in the group.
The man is bothering me. Help me.
Just kind of looking around. Yeah. Like, I am.
You saved everybody over there. That was pretty cool, don't you think?
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I guess I'll sit down next to her. Adventure not turning out the way you thought it would?
You could say that.
Well, then
Just-
let's hope the next one will be better.
She'll scoot closer to Marco. Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Why did you guys kill that guy?
I guess we didn't want to take any more risks.
So you admit it, you did do it.
Sure. Like we killed all the other ones. Like we killed all the zombies, like we killed the white.
He was tied up.
Right. Because you wanted to tie him up. He was also a magician. You guys do stuff without speaking sometimes. How do you know he didn't have something to make our heads explode or to pray to his god and then the statue comes alive and squishes us all?
He was unconscious and tied up. He was helpless. He was blind and unable to talk.
For now.
Who did it?
Do you really need to know?
I want to know.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I did it.
Did you want to do it?
Maybe I
Or
was told to do it.
are you just a people pleaser then?
Honestly, I would have stabbed him while I was dueling him. I wouldn't have tied him up.
He
It
was
seems much
suppo-
more heroic that way, don't you think?
And why wouldn't you have told me? Why did you do it behind my back?
I don't know, you just weren't around.
She looks over at Medora and
I
the
didn't
rest of the
ask you
group.
before I stabbed the Minotaurs in the Pyramid of... What was his name again?
Amun-Ra.
Amun-Ra, yeah.
Junko's head lifts up. Something terrible has happened.
You sent me away before you did it.
I didn't.
The group did. Medora did.
That's not on me.
It wasn't you. You just did as you were told and killed him. I guess I just thought we had agreed on something, and it just hurts to be not trusted and not told.
Tell you what, next time I choke somebody, I'll tell you beforehand, eh?
I don't know if I want to know that.
See? That's what I said.
I just mean it was just gonna be evidence, that's all. And I can handle it. I just don't like being left out.
Oh. You want to be in on it, eh?
I at least wanted to be a part of a discussion.
That's fair.
But I just was surprised to see him dead when I went in there. Nothing to do about it now. She'll look at the rock and just stare at it.
M.
M.
It
Maybe
says
stands for murder.
M for murder.
At about this point, we'll say about that 20 minutes has passed. You feel the magic returning to the slippers of Gecko climbing.
The slippers.
Do
By
they
the power
fit
of
Ithri?
Gecko.
Mhm.
Do they
I
have
guess
heels?
they're magic.
It's a good thing he has those petite girlish feet that fit into Medora's slippers. No, they resize to the wearer's feet.
Say, I would like to say that on the description that I have, it points out that if the original slippers are left unattended, they get spiders in them.
Geckos now.
Which is
Oh.
so now
geckos?
you would just get mini keys.
My children.
Get out of there. Get out of here.
There's a reason I don't normally take them off, and it's because I will forget I own them.
So, Ithri, well, you know how to put the slippers in the stash. Ithri, take them out of the stash. Make sure you've marked them on as your foot
I'm
item
having
and
them back,
invested.
right?
We'll see.
You have to fight Ithri for them.
But the point being, as Cora and Marco are wrapping up this conversation, Ithri is like putting these slippers on, trying them, making sure they fit. They do. They're a little warm, especially in the you don't want to be wearing close-fitting slippers like this in the desert. It's a little too, But what do you want to do? You're muted.
Gonna watch Ithri Gecko
Hello.
climb across the
I've been
thing.
muted this whole time.
They would
Um,
chew
Oh,
you up.
please tell me you weren't trying to talk prior to now.
That's fine. Nothing,
Oh.
nothing serious. I was making
Oh, that's
funny
tragic.
comments, and you all missed out.
Yeah. Wow, did you just think you were like landing duds the entire time?
Yeah.
I think
Gave
I'm
up
pretty
halfway through.
funny.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. Screw you guys. How do these work, Medora?
You've worn them before.
Yeah, but I
Command them to
didn't
go.
actually use them last time. There was a plan to run down a building, and that never happened. I don't know.
Just
Okay, I think Gecko
Activate them.
thoughts,
We got big.
and then try and walk on a wall.
What do Gecko
It works.
thoughts involve?
you don't even need your hands to climb, by the way. You just literally walk.
Mm-hmm. It's true. This is true.
You need a lot of core strength for that, don't you?
Yes. But you know what? Ithri has pretty good core strength.
True.
A good thing. So
Ithri's
go
just
across.
gonna hold his breath, march across the gap that's probably still billowing smoke
With the rope, right?
with it
Hopefully.
holding one end of a rope. Yes. Yeah.
And for expediency's sake, we'll just say 10 minutes is what it takes for you guys to do all of this, get the entire rest of the party across. Like, you've got it worked out how to do this. You know what you're doing. You know.
Is the smoke so thick we couldn't see the sand?
Yep.
Okay.
You're across. Dusty steps ascend another 30 feet or so. You can see your footprints still in the dust.
I head to the top of the stairs and then start taking my slippers off and putting on my original armored boots, probably.
Yeah, probably.
put the
And
slippers
good
back
news, I
on.
don't think it was long enough for like them to get all stanky from the sweat. So
Oh, lovely.
Mm.
now what?
Now what?
I mean, we found the treasure, right?
Yeah.
This is what we were looking for.
Good.
And what
Rampage?
they were looking for.
Rampage, anyone? Rampage? Rampage?
So
Rampage?
I don't
World
think,
tour or
I don't think loud rampage is a good idea. But a quiet, stealthy.
Well, by now it's nighttime, right? So right about now, they would be in the height of their activities.
it's about 1:50 a.m. right now.
That means
What-
they'll be
Roughly.
swarming up there.
What time would dawn be?
6.
6.
Nice try. So
Well,
if-
no, I was just thinking that the staff recharges automatically at dawn anyway, so.
Uh-huh.
But whether I know it's 150 or not is a different thing.
So I think you
entirely.
still got to put charges into it, don't you? It's part of daily preparations.
Oh, yeah.
Are you guys
are we
going back over here?
back
Yeah,
into
we're
the?
meeting back by this thing.
So we're going south.
You sure you don't want to go north?
Are we just gonna quiet?
Play
you-
with the
Are we
spiders?
just gonna go in and guns ablazing and just
No, that was why I was like, hey, we should stealthy murder.
like quietly guns ablazing?
Thing is, technically,
pew 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 pew.
technically, we're not full guns are blazing anyway without the staff.
They
It's-
probably know by now.
Yeah.
But they won't know where we're coming from.
Yeah. And if they know, because the guy that we helped went and showed them the way into Set's temple, we're probably best off not going out that way.
They're probably
Right.
waiting for us there.
So
So we go through the slavers.
we go through this way and just
Unless
yes.
they think that they're double bluffing. No. I'm
We're actually
I'm
here.
already confused.
Key, can you do any I used to be able to cast augury.
You want me
And
to
I
see the
believe-
future? I can see the future.
You also have augury.
Me too. I just have to
Kind
wait.
of.
I no
Um,
longer have augury.
Where is it?
Hey, you can't blame that one on me. That was.
I can. The staff changed. It was a staff spell.
Not that one.
Oh, well. Wait,
Oh,
the staff,
not like that
mentalist
one.
staff doesn't have augury?
Okay.
Does it have augury? I don't
thought it
think
did.
so.
I
Oh,
mean,
maybe I'm wrong.
I can do read disaster,
No, it doesn't.
which is
Oh,
augury
God.
with flair,
I don't mind
Such a
flair.
catastrophe.
spicy augury.
Spicy.
Let's put it into chat.
Spicy augury. You get. Oh, yeah, it is spicy augury.
Mm.
Except you learn only about the dangers ahead. Okay.
So
You
any
wanna
good
do that?
news is just bugger all, and any good and bad news is just bad news. Yeah, let's go and do that.
Okay. So he gets out his favorite set of little bones and trinkets and starts casting them on the floor. It's another 10 minutes.
Geez, all these 10 minutes tick away.
I mean, yeah. That's, you can see how dungeon delving gets time consuming. As this is going on, the rest of you, while you're waiting, you don't hear anything coming through the secret door. Anything. Which you didn't earlier, so maybe that's no big deal. I leave that to your discretion.
Well, yeah. What would we be hearing?
What indeed?
The pickaxing, I guess, would have been something that we could be hearing if they brought in new people.
Sorry, that would have been automatic. And what was your query? So you ask about the results of a particular course of action. What course of action would you like to ask about, Key?
I guess in theory it's we exit through where the slavers are. Like we take this direction to get out as well as potentially do other things, including murder. Oh.
Nothing. You feel no results at all. Nothing.
Maybe they're
which means no danger.
Yeah, but if we go this way, that's actually quite annoying. I was hoping for a bit of danger.
Maybe they've left.
There's a possibility they've gone.
How?
It's been a while. We should still probably go this way, right?
If this way is saying there's no danger, then no danger is arguably the best way.
Yeah.
Or at least an adequate enough way that'll work.
It means we can plan for Yuki.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Boop!
You guys proceed into the former
Hey,
resting
who
quarters
wants
of
to
those eruptions.
fight? No, I'm just kidding.
Are you proceeding? Are you all avoiding notice? Are you? What's the plan here?
I'd like to say that I would prefer to shut the door again.
Noted.
Stealth.
Yeah.
I think we'll follow the expert probably.
Which is Junko, I'd imagine.
Yup. Oh, for sure. With her
what I
plus
don't
20.
understand about this room is why is this one so square? Like,
you don't like
was
squares?
this like a secret, like room that they had next to the dungeon anyways,
Looking
and then
at
they
it,
broke into it?
This does look to be the same architecture as the temple.
So the evil part.
Mm-hmm.
So this could have
So
been
they probably
like a prison
unearthed
cell or
this.
something. Okay.
Is Junko master or legendary in stealth?
Master.
Cool.
So, all y'all following the expert?
Yeah, just gotta put it in.
Cool. With that being the case, let's see. I'm gonna need Key to make a stealth check.
Oh boy.
Blind, please. And you'll get you can add your level as a proficiency bonus. Oh wow, you add your level.
Oh.
As in
so whatever
9.
you roll, add your level to it as a bonus, +3. Actually, the +3 should be included already.
+3 from follow the expert is and
So-
they both are actually. Yeah, there's a +9 and a +3 both there.
Okay, cool.
I was about to say I don't
Right
remember
on.
being +11 in stealth. That's that don't sound like me.
I was gonna say that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so following Junko, I'm gonna go ahead and just glaze through the tunnel. That way we don't have to worry about trying to navigate
Okay.
a big ass token through a narrow
Do
tunnel.
you want to shrink us
Whee!
down again?
Of course not.
What's this? Trapdoor. Click it. What is that?
You make your way
a
into the
label.
guard room that Junko saw before. Lit by candles, the south half of the room is piled high with crates and chests. But there's no sign of the orcs who dwelled here before.
Okay. We'll keep moving this way, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, what is
Wait,
this
should we
trapdoor though?
Check
What is
the.
that?
There's no ladder up to it, but it's in the ceiling. There's just like a wooden trapdoor up there.
What are these supplies? Like military supplies, food supplies, mining supplies?
Opening up one of them, you see like pickaxes, chisels, looks like mining tools.
Is that
Rubbish.
trapdoor big enough for people to fit into?
Yeah. It's probably how they get down here.
Oh, so it leads to the surface.
Looks like it.
Okay.
Is there any noise from up there?
No.
The ladder's pulled up, so it's probably empty down here. But we should check just to be safe. Keep heading this way.
Okay. As you begin to move, Marco, please make a blind perception check.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
This
You know
is
what
me
that
to find
means.
Traps.
I don't
That
want to go
means
down
you should
another
pop
pit.
us out of the token.
I don't want to go out down a pit.
Let me out of the team token.
Hey, it might not be a pit this time. Maybe it's something that falls on us.
Or spears.
Maybe it's
Hey, yeah.
Spears coming out of the walls or something.
Well, a 10-foot passage runs east and west, well lit by glowing balls of light. Near the center of the hall, you can make out two doors which face each other, opening to the north and south. Each door, as you draw near, is decorated with a carving of a bald man with an earring in his right ear. Unfortunately, you don't notice the hidden, invisible, magical rune.
What?
And when you step on it,
What?
it lights up for just a moment,
Damn it,
and the
Marco.
trap is triggered as you hear a booming voice echo down the hall. Help! Help! Intruding infidel dogs! Help! Help! Tourists! Tourists!
Tourist!
That's where we're going to end for tonight.
Aw, what the
Oh, these fucking tourists.
How did they build traps that I can't detect when the stupid set thing I get, but this one?
It was invisible, if that makes you feel better. Also, you rolled like ass.
Wait, it was
yeah, I've been
invisible?
rolling like ass
As
all
in,
night
like,
long.
someone with true sight would be able to see it.
Wait!
I
Well,
have.
Cora, you were so focused that you still have to be watching for it. You were avoiding notice.
Oh, doesn't
I mean,
Cora
it's
have
not
the
just
thing where she always
obviously
searches?
sitting there in bright neon lights. You have to be actively looking for it, but it gets a
Fuck
bonus
you.
to its being hidden for being invisible. Also,
I
I'm just trying to
switched
give. Okay, listen. It being invisible literally affected nothing. Nexter rolled like butt. I was trying to give him some
Oh,
copium.
okay. Then he can have it. It's fine.
And you guys would be like right about there when it triggers.
You know, I'm not responsible for that roll, right? Like, this is not my actual skill.
No, I think it is. Yeah.
To be fair, he never said he was the best at spotting traps, only at
Skill at
making
rolling
them
dice.
not a problem anymore.
Yeah,
And nobody
And he-
can prove otherwise because nobody could see through smoke.
that's true.
Yeah, I said it's impossible to.
Impossible to fix.
Nobody could
I
have
also
done.
I like that you no longer have thieves' tools either because you dropped them, right? But you can't admit to anyone that you dropped them.
I mean,
Do I not
only
have
some of them.
any?
He's still got the lockpicks. It's just the disarming traps tools that are
And
misplaced.
I'm probably still gonna find like a bunch of shit in this building or something that I can just steal.
Oh, I have these
know,
tools
that-
if you
that
needed a
might
spare.
happen.
I also
That-
have thieves' tools.
I don't.
I'll just pickpocket you guys then.
I might be able to
I
smith
definitely
you
don't.
some.
Could try.
Also, yeah, you've got a basic crafter's book, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have the recipe for them.
Yep.
Nice. Well, good job. You've now completed 2/3 of the Temple of Set, the hidden section and the cultist section. And by I'm using completed generously here because I don't think you've strictly completed either section, but I feel like you're done with them.
Is completing them jumping into the pit and opening the seesaw doors and
No. In the case of the cultist area, it's, addressing the cultists.
we did address them
Yeah.
by murder.
They
Well, you
weren't
addressed
here at
two,
the
sure, but
time.
what about second cultists?
Yeah.
There's usually more cultists. Yeah. Oh, they'd
Um,
be around right now, wouldn't they? Shit.
Oh, they sure would. Yeah.
I don't
And you
think
saw
they'd
there
be
were
very happy with us.
probably dozens of them.
Ooh.
Ooh, how do
Uh-oh.
they feel about all the corpses around?
I don't know. And also, there's the slavers who are mysteriously no longer present. Though that may not be so mysterious if you think about how things have transpired and what you might have changed to affect this.
Weird shenanigans. I don't know.
Took
Spoiler
their
alert:
slave?
it's
You know
actually
what?
not the slaves.
Not the slaves. We let the guy out of the cultist thing.
Well, sure, I'll talk to you about this. What do you think he did?
Tell them
Went
that,
and tattled.
yeah,
On who?
on
Us.
the cultists.
There you go, Nexer.
Yeah.
It's not like
There's
they
like
love the
gang
cultists.
wars right now.
I think you might have started a gang war by
Yay,
revealing
that works out
the
for us.
location.
We're just gonna
And we're just
sneak
gonna
through the
sneak out the
warehouse
back way.
with the princess.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
We
You're
just go back to
pirating
our
their
tent.
base. They went out to go kill the cultists, so you're coming in and
Gonna
What
hiss a
did you
giant
just
M
say?
flag.
We're pirating their base.
I thought you'd like
Can
that.
I can I roll lore
Myth.
on all of this?
No. No. But if
you
you
said
succeed, maybe
pirating,
I'll let you use pirate lore to determine like the law around ownership. Maybe you can get like a
Oh,
bargain
we
for
own
the...
this now.
Everybody
this-
votes for themselves.
This is mine
Yep.
now. Yeah,
Yep.
you literally swooped in while the cat was out.
Nice.
So, and
Cool.
if it makes you feel any better, letting Barris two-faced fucking Broadblade go probably screwed the cultists harder than anyone.
Good. That's what they get.
I mean, also, if they've taken the mercenaries to go and fight those guys, you know, maybe we get out of this and then we turn up with a whole new army and be like, you've had first gang war, yes.
What about second gang war?
But here is key. we give you one Uruxy.
Awesome. I like that. I like the way you're thinking. Well, good job. I will also say this. You have either avoided or dealt with the worst dangers to you personally in the Temple of Set.
Good.
Is it set?
It's maybe we'll see. I'm not going to say anything because there are still two very, very valuable rubies that might attract you, and who
Oh.
knows what's past the spider room.
Yeah,
You know,
but you know
after
how
the-
mercenaries like getting paid? What if they try and take the rubies?
Now, wouldn't that be fun?
After the platinum that turned into lead.
To be fair, that was gold.
Oh,
that was
sorry.
gold.
Yeah, well,
The
was supposed
precious
to be
thing that was
platinum.
no longer precious and
The
was more
platinum one
poisony.
turned into monkey.
yeah.
Yes.
That one's cool though. Like, I would have liked a pet monkey, to be honest.
We can make Cora press it again if you'd like.
I mean,
So, this is very metagamey. The monkey button was it cast a magic spell. Did it cast it from? Was it just like a gem that you touched and the magic was in the gem?
I think the entire statue.
Okay. Ashley's
Oh.
thinking is, can we just take its eye and then permanent?
Shoot monkey.
permanent
So I will say that
monkey button?
because it is considered a trap, you can disarm it if you have the means to do so.
Don't want to disarm it. I want to take it
Any
with
trap
me.
can be.
Oh
Well,
no, don't touch this star gem that
that
I'm
might not
holding.
be
Yeah.
possible.
With the glove.
Turns into monkey.
but,
Oh no, don't take that gem. That's the star gem.
I mean, I'm sure turning into a monkey must be useful at some point.
Maybe we could have
Yeah.
climbed over the smoke pit or something as monkeys.
It's true.
Can we, speaking of that smoke pit, can we appreciate the juxtaposition of this absolute savage animal of a trap that is the smoke trap, laid
Sand
against
and
the
skellies.
same author in the same fucking dungeon? Help, help, intruding infidel dogs, tourists. Like,
Yeah, someone's got
I'm
a
getting
sense of humor.
whiplash from this, man.
It's
This is
so
brought
you
to you by the
can-
author of Ravenloft.
It's so you can giggle after the tears. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That is precisely it.
Mhm.
Or
if you
before
do
the
it the other
tears.
way around.
Right, I was
You're
gonna
like,
say, yeah,
oh,
these
before
traps
before
are
the
so
tears, where
dumb and stupid. Like,
it
oh well,
relaxes you.
we can deal with all of these
Tee-hee.
traps.
Oh, these traps are easy. let's go down these stairs. You know, in which
mean,
case
this
that's
is-
probably going to be even a lot more depressing. That's the unhappy ending is when
Oh,
you
yeah.
get the teehee first. So, but hey, you're all alive, which is more than you'd be saying if this was proper first edition. So GG. Well, maybe. I don't know. You never know. You never know. But good
maybe
job.
next week we might manage to roll
Well,
everything below a 10.
in 2 weeks. Because we
Yeah, not
are
next
not
week.
present next week.
Oh, yeah.
We have a convention to go to.
Yes.
That being said, though, chat, thank you for watching.
Near Chicago.
You can find more of our content on our YouTube channel. This campaign, other campaigns, if you're interested in Return of the Rune Lords, you can find that. If you like the first edition stuff, we've got the Tomb of Horrors just sitting there.
Yeah, it was.
Just sitting there, yeah. And I'm sure this party will never end up in a situation like that.
Okay. Say it like that.
Anyway, thank you so much. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye.